Okay, welcome everybody to the channel. Hi, hey, what's up? Okay, if you don't know who I am, my name is Lulaboo, and I cook a lot on stream on Twitch. So obviously, if you guys are here, you guys know who I am and what I do. So I'm just showing you guys what's going on here. I do a lot of cooking, and it's really fun, and I enjoy immensely everything that I do. So hope you guys are into it. Let's get on a journey here. I still have to fix stuff. Okay, so trying to get on a journey here so that we can get started, make our lives a little better. Hello. So I came across a new Twitch streamer. Not new, new to me. I found a Twitch streamer that was relatively new to me, named Lord Bakington, who is also a cooking streamer. So I decided to host them yesterday, and I was watching their stream, and it was really nice because they had looked like at least that they had just started out. I could be wrong. Either case, it's nice to have another person around, doing cooking streams and all that. And I got to figure out how to get on the front page because, I mean, I like to think I put a lot of effort into my live stream. So how do other people get front page? You just ask, right? I think, hopefully. Cross my fingers. I'm gonna figure out what I'm supposed to do because I have no idea. Like, I have no clue. So, hello Lulaboo. Do you think you can make a 5-day meal for say lunches for the week? We're Helios. That's what we are doing today. So today we are working on keto. So I'm going to be slowly progressing myself into eating more into the keto lifestyle. So obviously that's going to require a big old change and a lot of effort. So today we are going to be doing some meal preps that are going to be keto friendly, so that we may, have a nice breakfast meal prep, which are actually going to be protein grenades. So protein grenades for breakfast. That means we're going to have a whole egg in there. We're going to have some veggies in there that are relatively keto safe. We are going to have bacon because fat's amazing on the keto diet or whatever. So we're gonna be making those protein grenades because they're gonna have to be your breakfast. So it's gonna be 2 eggs. It's gonna be hopefully I can fit 2 whole eggs in each cup or whatever. We'll see what happens right now. So either case, we'll see what we're gonna make a meal prep. We're gonna make a chicken and a steak meal prep. We're gonna use broccoli because broccoli is obviously the best vegetable that you can use on a keto diet. So we're gonna be using that. We're also gonna be using asparagus and some bell peppers. So we're gonna take it from there. So we're gonna cook a lot of freaking bacon. We're gonna make a little mini meal prep. I'm not, nothing like 8, 12 meal preps. I'm literally gonna make 4 meal preps, and I want to do them keto style, and just to kind of get used to the slow progression, getting into the whole ramped up thing. Oni and Towley went to take Oni for a walk outside. How was she? Good. Good. So, your keys? These are my keys. Oh no, these are your keys. Alright, so let's get started. I'm glad you guys are here. So, obviously, Towley and myself are not going to PAX because otherwise we'd be traveling there by now. Because usually, bless you. Because usually Thursdays are our travel day to go to PAX. But obviously, a couple of factors, okay? First and very foremost, there's still rate progression going on right now on Death Jesters. So that's a big gnaw on going to PAX in the first place. So that's the number one reason. The second reason is that we just go to PAXs all the time, or we traveled so much, like in 2014, and the first half of 2015, that we thought it was just not worth it to be away from the stream so much all the time very often. So we decided to just kind of stay because of something like that. I thought it was really important. Been doing keto since Labor Day, and I've lost 41 pounds. Took 2 weeks off on a trip to Hawaii and a week plus around Christmas. Good. I'm glad you can still take a break and still be okay. Were you still okay after that? I'm not sure. So we're gonna start off with the keto. I'm not sure how far Tally's gonna stick with the keto because obviously there's a lot of factors and it goes to, eating keto, like, and you're working out too. So he's working out with a trainer who wants him to eat carbohydrates, so I can't stop him from that. But I cannot eat carbohydrates, and I can be the one, not, or following through with the major guidelines, and we'll see what happens. So I took measurements. They always say try not to look at the scale, try to look at, measurements and circumferences of your face, your neck, your chest, your legs, your arms. Whew. Gonna miss you guys here in San Antonio this weekend. That's okay. I'm gonna be here. So because we're not gonna go to PAX, we're gonna be available for you guys for streaming. So I'm gonna try and do a stream tomorrow as well. But I gotta think about what to make. I'm thinking another breakfast time Friday morning deal. I might be thinking about. I have to think about what to make. So you have to help me, guys. What kind of breakfast foods can I kind of put together for a Friday morning stream? If we were to do Friday morning, like I said, I want to take advantage of the absence of streamers because they're over at PAX. We gotta take advantage. That's what smart streamers do, right? Just say yes. Sure. That's right. Tally agrees with me. Rob Dizzle, thank you so much for the 27 months sub in a row. Give all the carbs. You can have them. Like I said, we're doing keto today. That means we're gonna have minimal to no carbs. The only carbs we're going to get are from vegetables, and every time we have a fiber-rich vegetable, it cancels out, grams of carbs. So we're working with those net carbs, which is why broccoli is really nice because it's the perfect one. It's the best ratio of fiber to carbs. I think it's only 3 net carbs per serving of broccoli, which is great. So that's what we're going to work with. Give me 1 second, you guys. Alrighty, a couple of things too. We're gonna make popcorn because I thought it was really relevant today to make popcorn. So I figured if ever comes a time you guys ever need popcorn in your lives, I can show you exactly how to make it from home on the stove, very easy. And because I have 2 ripe bananas, we're making banana chocolate chip walnut bread today. Even though I'm starting keto, that's okay. I've got neighbors who will eat this. DeAndre. So, or as you know him as Dick Carter. So I will definitely be giving that banana bread a really good home. Hopefully, yeah, you're welcome. Hopefully, Dick Carter will want to actually eat it, or his girlfriend either, whatever. So, that being said, let's get started. I want to get started on the meal prep stuff first. So I'm going to turn on the oven. 350 degrees because I'm going to be baking some chicken. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to make some garlic chicken because garlic's always going to be very good for you, very beneficial. Yes, mouth is watering already. Yes, I'm so glad. So hello and welcome everybody. Shizzle Sticks, hi. Smiling Rainbows, hello. Rob Dizzle. Osa Clean, hello. Falanos, hello. Virgilios, Trixie Girl. Gator Goose, Tiny Peanuts, Pilea, Texas and Minnesota. Hello, hopefully I said that right. But yes, and welcome everybody. So that's the plan, and that's what I'm doing right now. Thankfully, Oni's being lazy today. I think she's still recovering from puppy playtime yesterday. So she's like super very tired. Just going to sleep right now. We took her out for a jog just to make sure she was okay. She was fine. It's just that we didn't give her a chance to sleep very much yesterday, so now she's just sleeping now. Toot toot, what's up, Shizzle Sticks? All right, so let's get her stuff out. Broccoli, chicken, delicious. Okay, so here's the broccoli that we're gonna need for later. I had leftover broccoli from Tally's meal prep, so I'm gonna be using some of this right here. Should probably switch over the stuff, right? Thank you so much, Tally, for the hosty host. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you, and welcome everybody from Tally's channel. Hi. I need a new phone. What's up, Trixie girl? I'm sorry that you need a new phone. I totally feel you on that one, girlfriend. All right, so for every meal prep that we're gonna use ooh, 2 pieces of chicken for every meal prep. And the reason why we're gonna use 2 whole pieces of chicken is because, first and foremost, this is 24 ounces. That means it's 1.5 pounds of chicken for all 4 pieces, which means we're gonna go for like 3/4 of a pound, which is roughly 4, 8, 12 ounces of meat each. Now, the keto diet is all about trying to make sure that you eat until you are full or until you are all, satisfied, and then stop. You're supposed to eat what you want, as long as it's not carbs and as long as it's protein, high amounts of fat, and lots of fiber, and the littlest amount of carbohydrates possible. So, doing the mental math just now and talking about 12 ounces, I think we're going to break this down a little bit and go 1.5 pieces, so that we break that down to about 8 ounces each. We're just going to make this all 4 right here, just one little piece. What is it? Oh, she whined through Tally's stream. Yeah, Oni whined through Tally's stream because she missed mommy, and now that mommy's here, she's just sleeping next to the patio door. That's fine. That's fine. Hello, what's up, Danny Yelly? How are you today? So in either case, we're just going to be cooking this chicken. So I need to get this out of the way. We don't exactly need that right now. What we do need is to have our vegetables ready, because I want to bake some vegetables that are going to go into our food, are going to go into our meal prep. I just got to find them. Hang on a second, you guys. I'm missing the asparagus. Here it is. Just getting rid of some stuff right here. Unfortunately, this is no good. All right. Asparagus. We're going to be chopping this asparagus up. We're going to be chopping up some onions, and then we're going to be baking them in the oven with lots of butter, because butter's a fat. Or alternatively, we're going to use the avocado oil. Maybe a little bit of lemon pepper seasoning because it's low in sodium, very low in sodium. Hey, little girl, how you doing? Being lazy over there? Okay. Hey there, Lula. How you doing today? I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking, Miss Acid Burn. I'm doing very, very great. I'm excited because I have been doing a lot of things on my life to improve the quality of my day-to-day activities. Okay? Let me share. Alrighty, so let me share. So I finally bit the bullet and decided I was going to delegate a lot of, stream-related business out. So I'm doing this on a trial basis here, and I'm starting out really slow. So you're going to hopefully see a lot better, what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, a lot better updates on the food blog, on the highlighted videos, because I'm trying to archive all my streams, so all the videos are going to start getting archived through highlights more often so that they stay there permanently. I've already lost some streams because I was so behind and I didn't save them. So I lost some streams, and that's okay. Just this going on forward, I just gotta, plow through it, man. Alright, so we're gonna keep the fat on this chicken here, and we're going to be baking these pieces, because we're gonna go 1.5 piece per meal prep. Alrighty, so that's the first thing. Fats are obviously going to be welcome. A welcome addition to any keto plan, because fats are the primary fat burner in in your eating when you're doing keto. So the more fats, the better. So olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, butter, bacon, rendered bacon fat, all that stuff right there is what you need to kind of add some flavor, add some fat macros into, add those fat macros into your daily caloric intake stuff. The thingy with the circles, what is it? Oh, that thing on the bottom of the pan. So those are measured out circles. It's going to help you space out everything evenly. It's just stuff that came with the silicone baking mat. So if you wanted to put like evenly spaced, perfectly round stuff, you can measure it out with the silicone baking mat. That's entirely up to you. Whatever you want. It just helps you measure out stuff. Silk pat, yes, it's silk pat. Okay, so that's one thing done. So we're gonna roast some garlic. So garlic's always beneficial for you. Garlic's really good for you. Heart healthy. Very awesome things here. So we're gonna take a couple of cloves of garlic here. We don't actually have to do anything else with this. I'm gonna season it with salt, a little lightly with salt and pepper. On the top, alternatively, to reduce down your sodium intake, you can use Mrs. Dash. Mrs. Dash would probably be your best bet when it comes to like making stuff. Salt-free for the enjoyment in your kitchen. So anyway, I love garlic. I could eat garlic all day, and I have. To Tally's detriment, I've eaten garlic all day. There was like these cooked garlic cloves at the steakhouse that got served with my dinner. So it was these roasted cloves of garlic. They were so fucking good. I kept eating them off of other people's plates because I'm gross. And I had garlic breath. Totally did not appreciate that. I totally thought it was great. So we're gonna take these garlic cloves. We're gonna peel them a little bit. We're gonna peel them. We're gonna put them over our chicken pieces and we're gonna let them grill. Garlic! Raid Boss TV! Thank you so much for the bits, and then thank you so much, Mr. Bad Renath. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the convoy, Mother Trucker. Toot toot! Thank you so much, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the love, you guys. Both from Raid Boss TV, and thank you so much, Mr. Bad Renath. Hello. Please tell me I said that right. Alrighty, so anyway, we're going to take these cloves of garlic. We're going to put them, sit them over our chicken. Hello, Summer 2531. Hello and welcome. We're going to peel these little suckers, and then we're going to put them over our chicken. So they're going to roast, get the garlic flavor all over our chicken. We're going to get that nice roasted garlic. Beautiful, beautiful roasted garlic. So let us peel these pieces here. I like to squish them. Ooh, this one was sticking up and hit my wrist. Come on. I guess we'll have to do this one at a time. There we go. So we slightly squish the garlic to activate some garlicky flavors. I'm gonna leave it all whole like that. There we go. Oni passed out. It's cool. Close enough. Sorry about that. Usually I have a drinking game for mispronouncing people's names in Twitch chat, but I totally forgot to remind people to take a shot. That's okay. You would be dead by now from alcohol poisoning if you were to play that drinking game, so maybe I don't recommend it so much. Thank you so much, IT Bear MI. Thank you so much for the sub to Twitch Prime for 4 months in a row. Thank you for the support, and I appreciate the resubs. Spank thank you, as Telly likes to say. Okie dokie, so these nice little beautiful pieces of garlic, I'm going to cut the ends off here. I don't like those really hard ends. So we're just gonna get rid of them really quick. Tally will be going to the gym and we'll be back later. I gotta rename my stream because now we're gonna add some more stuff to make today. Alrighty. Hi Lula, at work, can't stay, but I wanted to stop by and say hi. Excited about the keto stream. Hi Lost Elf, what's up lady? Hi and welcome. Alright, I gotta not be so loud. Alright, so here we are with our chicken pieces. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sit these chicken pieces right on top. Here. So these chicken pieces with the garlic on top, salt and pepper. You can put Italian seasoning there if you want to as well. I'm going to put it in the oven and we're going to bake it for about 25 minutes. Computer, set a timer for 10 minutes. Oh, no, I wanted that. I'm sorry. Computer, cancel timer. Okay, computer, set a timer for 25 minutes. So I changed up Alexa's Q word so that I would not be interfering with anybody's Amazon Echo on stream. So I just kind of did it like that. So the Amazon Echo is now woken up by the word computer, just like Star Trek. And I'm really happy about this. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Okay, so give me a second. Sorry, I was just checking. Just checking my shit on Twitch. It's okay. I'll be right here in a doodly doo. Alrighty, so here's the dealio. We put 4 pieces of chicken thighs, skinless, in the oven with salt and pepper on top. We put some olive oil, salt and pepper, and garlic pieces. Have went into the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Alexa, computer, convert 350 degrees Fahrenheit into Celsius. 350 degrees Fahrenheit is 176.67 degrees Celsius. So 167 degrees Celsius is the temperature that I'm cooking this chicken at for 25 minutes. And so once that's been cooked through and through, we're pretty much done with that chicken. We can move on. So let's get our vegetables all nice and set up so that we can, let's get our vegetables set up here so that we can bake those in the oven and get a nice roast flavor out of them, right? Right. So I'm gonna rinse these out. By the way, love your kitchen, Lula, and the fact that you have 2 ovens as well makes it so much better. Oh, I love my ovens. They're so great. I use my 2 ovens all the time. Ask chat. I use my ovens a lot. Oh yeah, so update on the home life. I'm gonna finally bite the bullet and just let somebody else just fucking take care of my home, because I want to concentrate on streaming and I want to concentrate on a lot of streaming business and to invest in chat and to you guys. So I finally decided to let somebody else kind of take over my household so that we may spend more time together. So that's a new update. So I'm delegating stuff from the stream, I'm delegating stuff from my home, and it's all going to culminate into the effect of us spending more time together. So I'm really happy. Lulaboo, hey, I just got a webcam for my streaming. Nice, Werewolf. Hey, have you started streaming yet, Werewolf? If any of you guys are thinking about streaming, before you hit the broadcast button, please message me. I really want you guys to message me before you hit the broadcast button. Vacuum Boss Inc. Yes, we're gonna have the Vacuum Boss Inc. Tally turned $47 into $800 today. How did he do that, Nick? Somebody just said you turned 47 into $800. Did Hull City win? What's that? Did the soccer team you bet on win? I removed so much more of asparagus on the bottom. I hate seeing any white. Well, you're just kind of throwing away edible food matter if that's the case. You can't, I mean, he bet on Hull City beating Manchester United. Did Hull City win? I started a painting stream. Starting a painting stream in a week or two. Oh, nice. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up these asparagus into little bitty pieces. I'm going to leave those small. I'm going to chop this pretty small. This one has to go a little smaller just because these are the vegetables that we're going to be using in our protein grenades. So I want to make sure they actually fit on the inside of the muffin cups. That's definitely the goal. Hey Lula, how's it going? Hello Blueberry Dragon. I'm great. Thank you for asking. Wanting to start streaming but need to install my i7, my 1080 first. That's probably a good idea. I haven't used the webcam yet. Very nervous. Oh, Werewolf, come on, man. Do it. Do it. Do it. I mean, I started using the webcam finally. It's minimal damage. I mean, I still get the occasional comments, but then, like, it's the fucking internet. You're supposed to expect comments like that. So, you know, just get that mentality in your brain that there's always going to be people that are just going to actively go into your channel, search for something, and some people are going to search really hard, really fucking hard, to find a weakness in you and exploit it. What you have to do is recognize your own weaknesses, perceived weaknesses. You have to recognize your own perceived weaknesses and, you know, acknowledge them and overcome them. So, for example, I can't not tell you how much you guys, I have been told by so many people that I am 300 pounds and I'm a whale and I'm super ugly and I'm like, whatever. I really don't give a fuck. That's when you go in there and be like, you know, what the fuck, I'm Shamu, bitches. You gotta own that shit. Own those flaws that you have, because let's be real here, you're not gonna be the only one with those fucking perceived flaws out there, okay? My best advice, especially if you're gonna start streaming and if you think that you're gonna be nervous because of a webcam, know how to own whatever it is they say. The only reason they're gonna try and say, call you any kind of names is because they know it's gonna try and like bring you down and kick you down a couple notches, because you know those fuckers are the ones that are you are the butt fuckers. I'm sorry. Jane Silent Pop, I'm sorry. You know that they are pretty gnarly people as well, and if they were to get up and do a webcam show, some people would just do the same thing to, exactly the same thing to them if they decided to start streaming and doing that shit. So don't take that shit seriously. Own it. So everyone was like, you know, fat fucker. I'm like, fuck yeah, man. Free Willy, bitch. That's me right here. Like that. Sorry. Just because such comments are to be expected doesn't mean any streamer has to be welcoming of said comments. That is true. One of the things that I do like to say, though, is that the best way a troll knows that they get under your skin is that if you actually acknowledge them at all. So I've had a lot of times where I just do not acknowledge that there's a troll in chat, and I just ban them and I continue on with my day. That's it. I don't acknowledge that they disrupted my stream. I didn't acknowledge that they did anything stupid, that they said anything fucking retarded. I just ban it and get on with my day, because their goal is to make you, and they want to know that they affected you somehow. So don't let that happen. Don't let them visibly see you get affected by anything anybody says. If you ban them, they always come back, though. That's why you have mods. That's why you have mods. I have mods that I trust, and I have, that's why you develop a good community, you guys. You guys are the ones who help me. You help me run interference when any of that ever happens. Sometimes I don't even fucking notice it until later. I don't even fucking notice anything fucking happen in chat because I'm too busy doing my own shit. that Moz shut down something and handled it, and I was none the wiser. And that's the best kind of a mod. And that's what I have in my stream right now, is I have really good mods that do that. So thank you, mods. Lauren got that itchy band finger. Oh, I love it. Hell, I'd be nervous talking in front of 100 people because I hate my voice. But I guess you get over it in time. Let me tell you something. My voice, a lot of people assume I'm a dude. The whole Hank truck driver thing came out because when I used to talk a lot when I was in Tally's channel, everyone assumed I was a dude. So, like I said, you own your perceived flaws and be like, that's right, my name's Hank. I'm Tally's roommate. What's up? How you doing? So, and that's where Hank came out. And it just turned out to be its own thing, or it's no longer, you know, something you kind of knock somebody down for, but just something that turns into an inside joke. So, who's the dude in the background? Oh, it's fucking Hank, Tally's roommate. What's up? You know? And that's what I got to say about that. Alrighty, so let me get this out of the way. I need onions. We need onions. I've tried without a webcam at the time, and no one came in. Oh, don't worry, that happens a lot. But look, see, just check it out. If Lyric can be famous without a webcam, somebody else can do the same thing too. I mean, look at somebody else I just subscribed to recently doesn't use a webcam, and their personality carries it. It's Skin Teen. Like, that whole community is fucking bizarre, but I mean, they fucking make it work. Skin Teen does a really good job of being able to bring out her personality without having to use a webcam, and manages to just do so much and accomplish a lot and get a really good following. So, you know it's possible. You don't actually have to have a webcam. I didn't have a webcam for a very long time, and I had some really good, solid community following. A lot of people in the chat know me. Oh, shit. I did not mean to cut it like this. Shit. A lot of people know when my stream was not a webcam stream. So it is possible for you. I'll be honest, when I first heard you say hello, truckers, in the back of Tally's stream, I only thought it was a dude because everyone was saying it was. Groupthink, I suppose. That's true. It kind of got out of control, and now everybody just kind of goes in with the running joke. So, and that's to be expected. Actually, I'm just going to cut it like that. Alrighty. So, I'm going to take this onion, and I'm going to put it all over, mix it up, you know, these onion pieces with my asparagus. I'm going to toss that all together. This is my vegetable medley for my meal prep. This and broccoli. But mostly this is going to go into our protein grenades. Because I fucking love protein grenades. And then whatever I don't use for my protein grenades are going to go somewhere else. So I can actually use this onion for other stuff. So let me get rid of this, keep everything else, I don't need it. How long did it take you and Tally to become famous? Well, that's a pretty interesting question, because we don't consider ourselves particularly famous. I mean, in the sense, you know, in this little bubble of the internet that we're in, or I guess we're considered famous, but if you kind of look at it through different perspectives, you know, we're not like fucking mainstream celebrity status. We're not fucking, you know, YouTube celebrity status famous. We're not even famous in the Twitch world anymore. In general, in the variety streaming, Tally is the only most well-known in the World of Warcraft streams nowadays. So when it comes to famous, I feel like that's just context, because we're in this bubble of the Twitch World of Warcraft section of Twitch. Now that there's like a famous CSGO, famous Overwatch streamers, you know, not a lot of them intermingle, so yeah. And then the variety streamers, so yes. And if you want to talk about being able to pay the bills without me working a job as well as Tally streaming, I'm going to say it took about 2.5 years. 3 years before we got to that point where I no longer needed to work a regular job. Let's just put it that way. That's how I would say we were making it, or that we made it. Okay, so we have our vegetables here. Let me go grab my olive oil. I'm gonna use garlic salt because I love garlic salt. So olive oil getting drizzled on top here. Awesome. And I love me my garlic salt because I love garlic. So we're just gonna sprinkle that on top. And then we're gonna bake this in the oven. Computer, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Second timer, 10 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this off to the side because we don't need it right now. Lula, my girlfriend, has been making a bunch of the recipes from the WOW cookbook, and we were wondering which ones you made. I remember Tally saying something about it a while ago. Yes, so I made a mini Christmas dinner where I did the winter veal roast. I did the, what else did I do? I did winter veal roast. I've done the slow roasted turkey, but I used the whole chicken instead. It's the same thing. I did the stuffing, the dressing or whatever. Basically everything from the Pilgrim's Bounty. So I ended up doing the candied yams. I did the roasted chicken / slow roasted turkey. I did I can't think right now. Winter veal roast. Hang on, I got the book right now. I got the book, I can figure it out. Oh, I made goblin shortbread. I made I made a lot of shit actually from the World of Warcraft cookbook. What classes do you play in WoW? I was a restoration shaman from Burning Crusade all the way up until Legion, and then when Legion came out, I decided I wanted to try a different class. So now I'm a healer still, but I'm a druid healer. All right, so I did the candied sweet potatoes. I want to do the boiled clams. I did the buzzard bites. I did the candied sweet potatoes. I want to make the crab cakes. That one's gonna be fun. I made the cranberry chutney. Crispy bat wings would be fun to do. I did the herb baked eggs. That one was really good too. Rest of druid, and I think she also has a shaman. Yes. My main was a shaman for the longest fucking time. What else? Sliced Zangar buttons look really good. The sour goat cheese I did twice because I really fucking love making goat cheese. It was really good. It was really good. Spice bread stuffing is what I made. Let's see here. What else did I make? I made other stuff. The wild rice cakes are fucking delicious. Like, they were really good. I really liked it. I made the buttery wheat rolls. I made the essential Brewfest pretzels. Also, I made crusty flatbread and I ate that with the goat cheese. It was fucking delicious. There it is, essential Brewfest pretzels. Now, the Brewfest pretzels were fucking delicious. Yo, what's up, Lula in chat? What's up? Hello and welcome. Let's see here. Well, look at how many people flock to you guys. Well, okay, sure, yes, you're right. Okay, I'll admit it. Have you guys looked into making Final Fantasy 15 dishes at all? No, but that sounds like a really good idea. I want to make the fry bread. I want to make the honey bread. I want to make the Mulgore spice bread. So I also made soup. I made the, what did I make? The steaming chicken soup. I want to make the clam chowder. I want to make Westfall soup, steaming goat noodles I want to make. I made the winter veal roast. I want to make the tender shovel tusk steak. Oh, I also made the beer braised boar ribs. I made those too. They were really good. We've had the buzzard bites twice now, and they're awesome. Try the Westfall stew if you haven't. I'm gonna have to try the Westfall stew. There's the slow roasted turkey I made. In the future, guys, I'm gonna make savory Deviant Delight, just not right now. I want to make the roasted quail. Ogre Law chicken fingers. Like, there's so much I want to make. You can make Jungle Vine wine. You can make fucking Kungaloosh, Moonglow. Like, there's so much. Winter Veil eggnog. Like, who the fuck doesn't like eggnog? So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Sugar dusted shoe twists are really good. The lilac claws I want to try out as well. There's rice pudding. I mean, there's so much stuff, guys. Oh, I made the $1 brownie. That's what I made in the dessert. It was so fucking good. All right, so all right, let's put this away. Okay, so our timer's going off. So I have those. I have to start cooking my broccoli because Jesus Christ, I need to cook that as well. Now, normally I just put it in the microwave. Normally I just put the broccoli in the microwave. Ew, this broccoli's already slimy. How are you already slimy? You were only in the fridge for like a day. God damn it. You know what? That's okay. I have a backup bag of broccoli. And that sucks. I made meal prep 2 days ago. Did you create any of the recipes for the book? No, I did not. But I will be making my own recipes very, very soon. I'm going to go into the World of Warcraft recipe list. I'm actually going to go look and see what recipe is not on the cookbook. And I'm going to try and make those. I kind of want to make dark fair food. So I want to make a lot of like state fair food, but with the Dark Moon Fair theme. So I'm going to try and get something like that happening very, very soon. All right, so I took a big old pile of broccoli. He's chopping broccoli. And I'm going to fill this with water. You can steam broccoli, but that's very slow. I'm just going to boil this broccoli. Okie dokie. So, I'm going to take this broccoli right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it cook on really low heat. Maybe like a little bit above the low setting. And I'm going to let that cook on a very light simmer until it's completely done, and then we're done, and then we're going to go from there. What's up, Chick Drummer? How are you, lady? The Legion invasion helped me get 2 shamans past level 30. That's awesome. Hi, sweetheart. What's up? My little girl just woke up. So, yeah. Oh, news as well. I ended up grabbing a For Honor beta key, and then when I redeemed it, I realized my For Honor beta key got redeemed on my Uplay account, and then my Uplay account was actually compromised. So, I can't play the Uplay. I can't play For Honor. I can't play For Honor because my account got hacked, and somebody put 2-factor authentication on it, so I can't even change the password. I can't do anything. So I put in a ticket to Ubisoft, and I said, hey, bitch, give me my account back. And they said, we'll get back to you in several business days. We're backed up, so it's gonna take longer. Which means that the beta for Honor ends on the 29th, which is not a business day. So, I'm pretty much not playing for Honor this weekend. So, yeah, I'm stuck. That's okay. We're just going to do more cooking streams, and I want to stream this weekend. I want to stream on the World of Warcraft account. On my World of Warcraft account. So I want to do some stuff. I want to, try and find a normal mode heroic thing to do something or whatever. Yeah, they're like, here is For Honor that's about to go out into beta. It's about to launch at 6 a.m. and here I am at 5:30. Their fucking live chat is on maintenance, not available. Their email service is like fucking horrible. Like they just timed their maintenance and their, lack of people around at the very worst time. Hey Lula in chat, what's up Stallone? How are you today, buddy? Welcome, welcome. So that's my little bitching. Now I'm gonna put on my big girl pants and get over it and play something else. So I've been playing solo Minecraft because I can't get Minecraft to work, with Forge or whatever. So I'm just playing Minecraft. Whoa! YXRQT, thank you so much for the 7-month sub in a row. Welcome back. Thank you for the support. You are awesome. All right, so the broccoli's cooking. Meat. Time to pan fry some beef. Couple of stuff. Got to pan fry a couple of things. Alrighty, so we're gonna take this bell pepper. You can get beta access to up to 3 friends. That's how I got mine. You might know someone that can hook you up. I mean, I have it. Ubisoft customer service and communication skills have always been bad. So yeah, so what's up, Corey Lynn? How are you today? Yeah, I'm not expecting to play For Honor this weekend. Let's just put it that way. Because I can't believe it. Several business days. I can't go to their live chat because it was on maintenance. And I just went on with my day. Let's fuck it. Alrighty, so we're going to, I rinsed off this bell pepper. We're going to put a slit down the line on the bell pepper. We're going to take that knife and we're going to go put it right against the white membrane on the inside of the bell pepper. We're just going to cut off that white membrane. Oh, Chick Drummer, check it out. Computer, stop. Computer, what day is it today? Oh, okay, don't answer me then. Computer, what day is it today?
It's Thursday, January 26th.
There you go, Chick Drummer. By the way, Chick Drummer is the biggest Trekkie I know. Or Trekker, I should say. Gotta be politically correct. So anyway, she's the biggest Star Trek fan I know. And she's the one who told me to change my wake-up word for the Amazon Echo to computer, stop. Oh my god, yes. You can use mine. Hit me up later. I don't want to do that. Thanks so much, Devil Lord, for the auto host. I'm not allowed to account share. I'm too famous. Alright, so we're going to take famous. I just don't want people to call me out on doing shit like that. Alright, so I refuse to account share with anybody. Alrighty, so I cut up the bell peppers into nice little strips. We're going to use these strips and we're going to saute them with the beef. We're going to saute it with onions here, with these onions, all together now. La 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 la. And that's going to top some of my beef stuff. Lulaboo, how you doing? Hello, Jenny. I'm great. Thank you for asking. Oh my god, now my Alexa won't start making timers whenever you shout at yours. Yeah, I know. That's why, Majestic, that's why I did that, because a lot of people kept saying that their Alexa kept waking up. Alexa, purchase personal lubricant. Because I kept doing shit like that. Give me a second. I gotta make sure the broccoli's okay. So I'm gonna add a smidge of salt into the water with the broccoli, just to get a little bit of flavor in there. Okay, stop that. Oh, unstuffed. I'm sorry, Majestic. It was really funny. I couldn't help it. Oh, I love it. It's okay. It's okay. I'm eventually going to try and figure out. I don't know. Does anybody know how I can get my Twitch alerts to go off on my speakers without turning on the rest of the music on my laptop? So I have my laptop hooked up. And I have like the music going, Twitch alerts going. What's up, sweetie? I have my music going. I have my Twitch alerts, and I have my what is it? Just sounds. It all runs through OBS, and I can't separate anything. So if I want something to like my Twitch alerts to broadcast through the speakers with sound, but everything else go through OBS, I don't know how to do that. Oni, what are you doing? Over here, sweetie. Alright guys, it's time to check up to see how big Oni is getting. You guys get to see how big Oni is. Come here, over here. Over here, sweetie. Over this way. Oni. Okay. She just wants mommy's attention. Have your music come in on its own input. How do I don't even know how to do that. Imagine I know absolutely nothing about sound. About being a sound engineer. Say that I know about as much as sound engineering as I know about, rocket science. And that's zero. Full sort of. Voice Meter is a free program. Okay, I gotta check out Voice Meter. Remind me, Chick Derm, I need your help. Let me know. I want to know. Oh, by the way, I'm broadcasting at 60 FPS. Any different? Any different? 60 FPS? Yes? No? Let me know. So let me turn off the granite cam here. Nope. No. That one. All right, so let me show you what's going on with Lily. I just gave her a bath today, too. Oh, okay. So this is how big my puppy is getting. She is this big now. Here is my dog. That is Onyxia. Whoop, that 60 FPS, no lag today. Yeah, I know. I have 0 drop frames today. I'm so happy. So he's my little girl. It's my little girl. My little girl. I used to be a rocket scientist when I worked at SpaceX. It's not that hard. Well, you get the idea. You understand the analogy. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Oh, God, stop licking my face. So this is my little girl. Ah! Ah! She's getting so big, right? She's getting like super big. That's her. She always looks down when I see her. She never looks up. Oni, look. There it is. Okay, okay. Oh, little girl. I love you too. Okay. I have to wash my hands now. She's getting so big. I'm like, oh my God, she is, right? So anyway, it's gonna get to the point where I want to broadcast my Twitch alerts, Streamlabs notifications to my speakers so that you guys can like donate and I'll fucking turn on the text to speech. Why the fuck not? And you guys can try and wake up my my Echo and see what happens here. She's just so cute. She really is, and she's getting huge. She's getting super humongo. Alrighty. Oh my God, the lights! I forgot lights. My lights. That's what I was missing, guys. Give me a second. One second. Oh God. Oh God, the oven. All right, perfect. Asparagus is perfect. Asparagus and onions, perfect. Oh shit, Oni! Oh, you scared me. Are you okay? Are you okay, sweetie? Come here. Oh, oh, you're okay. What's wrong, Nikas? I'm sorry. Are you okay, sweetie? Are you okay? She seems to be walking fine. She's not favoring a leg. Her tail's wagging. She's okay. Oh, get out of here. I've got a hot pan of chicken coming out. Come on, sweetie. Come on. Out. 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 Come on, sweetie. Go, go, go. Go. Oni. Out. Out. Come on, sweetie. Go. Good girl. Oh. It smells like roasted garlic in here and it's delicious. Lauren's here, time to get lurker mode and play Warframe. Alright, thanks. Hello, Lauren, how are you today? She's already that big, so how much bigger will she get? Hi, by the way. Well, she's only 4.5 months. She still has a lot of growing to do. Unholy Temptress, thanks for the auto hosty host. Alrighty, so I need to put this somewhere. Okay, so that's all gonna get taken care of. Our chicken and our asparagus is done. Okay. So we're, oh, hello, Panda. How are you today, Panda 7? Did I get it right? Panda 7? Excuse me, meat. We need to do our meats now. Beef. So we're gonna take one of each piece of meat here is going to be cooked one serving per meal prep. So I'm just going to tenderize this since I'm putting it out right now. Hammers up, bitches. All right, here we go. So we're just going to very quickly tenderize this meat here. This is top round once again. But really, when it comes to keto, and I've been doing the research on it, you just need to have a fairly fatty piece of meat. Doesn't really matter how much the fat content. You just gotta have beef. Like, you just gotta eat meat. Lulaboo, you are like 10 times better than Food Network nowadays. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying to make my stream as the highest quality as possible, so I replaced some cameras. I got a better laptop to do streaming with. I got my microphone back to a better microphone. I'm using better cameras. I'm streaming at 60 FPS. Finally, a face cam looking good. Lulaboo, please tell her don't kill me now. He's not gonna kill you. Not today. Alright, so let me finish the lights because I forgot my lights aren't working, or aren't up, I should say. Uno momentito, por favor. There's one light. Now there might not be a big difference now, but there will be a big difference when the sun goes down. And I do stream here until the sun goes down, so yeah. Okay, so no more shadows, hopefully, and everything kind of stays a little bit better. I know I still have shadows from over there, but that's okay. Alrighty, so I think that's it. Done tenderizing here. It's time to cook this beef. Once again, we're going to be working with either olive oil or coconut oil, or I'm going to use avocado oil because I found it on sale. Love that stuff. It's so good. Mini Doom Hammer. Should use Tally's large Doom Hammer. That would get messy. I don't think he'd appreciate having pieces of meat on his Doom Hammer. Alright, there we go, guys. We have tenderized our meat. We have beat our meat, and it is glorious. Glorious. What, sweetie? Okay, so we're going to put this out of the way. Broccoli still cooking. I like to keep the broccoli at a very light, very gentle heating, because broccoli, when you overcook it, especially in water, it's gonna turn really bitter. Like, you can get really, really bitter food. You can get really, really bitter broccoli that way, so be careful. Steamed broccoli, microwave broccoli for like 4 minutes, covered with like 2 tablespoons of water in a glass. You know, in a nice little glass bowl. It's kind of nice. Alrighty, so yeah, Towley won his bet because he just tweeted out, woohoo, hole 1 or whatever. So he's got his thing going on, right? Lulaboo, why did you choose the keto meals? You're right about the meat part. I eat meat every day. Yeah, so we're eating the meat. It's got to be, you know, keto in the very skeleton, you know, in the very skeleton of the idea of keto. You got to eat high amounts of meat, moderate amounts of fat, lots of fiber, very little carbohydrates, which means that your carbohydrates can only come from vegetables. And your vegetables that have carbs need to have a high amount of fiber to cancel out the amount of carbs that you have. They call that net carbs. The best vegetable for keto is broccoli because it's got 3 grams of carbs. I'm sorry, 3 grams. Fuck. 6 grams of 6 grams of carbohydrates, 3 grams of fiber, so 3 net carbohydrates. Great to eat since you're only allowed to have 20 grams of carbohydrates, 20 net grams of carbohydrates a day. And that's an estimate too. So that's the very general idea of the keto. So, yeah. So anyway, I've been hearing a lot of people get really good results from using keto. So that's why I'm, starting a meal prep for it. Because a lot of people are on keto in chat apparently. So I wanted to cater to my chat, man. That's how I get you guys to come back. Okay, so I'm gonna put the broccoli on the literal back burner. And then here's our chicken, nice and corn pleated. Right over there. There's our little pieces of garlic right on top, getting nice and garlicky. It's cool. So we're gonna leave that right there off to the side so that it cool down. And I need and I'm gonna need a pan. So here's my pan. And on that pan, we're gonna put some oil. What's up? We did keto, 15 grams carbs or less for a year, I think, with mild exercise. So much weight loss. Really? Did you choose the meals for yourself or Tally, or is it just for the show? I mean, I've been on keto for over a year now myself. God, see, there's a lot of you that are like on keto, so I wanted to know what the hell the idea was. So that's why me and Tally are gonna go for it. At least I am. I don't know if Tally will. How much does the meat tenderizer help? Sorry if you answered. I just got back to my computer. No, the meat tenderizer is more appropriate for if you're gonna do breading. Because when you pan fry and deep fry very, very aggressively, like you have to when you're like, when you're using a chicken fried steak, you're gonna get really tough meat. So you have to like just kind of do the best you can and not make it so tough. And that's what the tenderizing is for. So we're gonna do a pan fry. We're gonna do it in high heat very quickly, and hopefully we don't get too much of a tough meat. Because the more you cook steak, the tougher it gets and are harder to chew. So we're gonna try and bypass that. We're just gonna do the best we can. I use the 5-75-20 for carbs, fat, protein ratio. So 5 grams of carbs, 75 grams of protein, 75 grams of fat, and then you do 20 grams of protein. I mean, that's fair enough. I know you're supposed to use high amounts of fat because that's the vehicle to where you burn. That's the substance that you burn for energy instead of carbohydrates. So instead of eating carbs, you have such a low amount of carbs in your body. Your body ends up burning fat to keep energy going instead of carbs. And that's what keto is. Your body goes into a state of ketosis where in the process the fats get burned for energy instead of carbohydrates. I said this already, I know. And then that's when the weight loss starts happening. So that's why you have to feed in large amounts of fat. That's why you have the bacon. That's why everyone says fatty meat's fine. Bacon's fine because you need those fats so that they are part of your energy burning system. Fat bombs, exactly. Have you seen the nutritional details for Jack at Us Casian? I think it's a little funny where I tell people I'd rather have Jack than beer. Yeah, I'd have to check that out. So you can have Jack and still be okay for keto. Please tell me, because I will just drink nothing but Gentleman Jack the rest of the year. Your body uses carbs, fat, then protein in that order. Right, so if you bypass the carbs part, then you just have the fat. If you have a lot of fat, that's what's going to start burning away. All right, so the problem is that it's a process that you kind of have to ramp your body up to start achieving. So once you start eating massive amounts of carbohydrates again, you pretty much almost have to start over from what I can tell. I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but from what I've been told, if you knock your body out of ketosis, you got to ramp yourself back up again to go back into ketosis. Not sure if that's actually the case. Whew. All right. So we're gonna take these pieces of meat and I'm gonna put seasonings on them. Like I said, Mrs. Dash is probably your best bet. But because Tally and I drink insane amounts of water, like really, we drink a lot of fucking water. I'm okay with using some salt. But for the most part, you know, avoid salt bloat, guys, and eat less salt because you will, if you eat a bunch of salty food, you're gonna bloat. Your body's gonna retain water. You're gonna have that salt bloat, and you're gonna think that you're gaining lots of weight when in reality you're just packing on lots of water like a camel because you ate a lot of salt. So keep that in mind. Plus, you know, it's not good for you to have high amounts of salt in your diet anyway because, you know, heart disease and all that good stuff. Vodka, whiskey, tequila, rum, and gin are okay. Sounds great. I love vodka. I know Tally drinks when we go out to vodka club soda, so I'm going to have to start doing that as well because usually I drink Long Island's and that's definitely not keto friendly. So I'm going to have to start going for vodka club soda just like Tally, even though that stuff is disgusting. But whatever. Most 40% alcohols have 0 carbs and 60 calories on average. Alrighty, so we have seasoned our meat. Eating less junk / processed food will alter your taste for salt and sugar. Lost my sweet tooth. You lost your sweet tooth in that keto year, is that right? Woo. Alright, so we're gonna make sure that the fat kind of goes around every part of this pan here. Really important. So I'm gonna crank up the heat here because I have you can't do this with olive oil. You can only do this with like a high smoke point fat like avocado oil or coconut oil. You can crank this up in really high heat. Lulaboo, I can't speak about the actual value of drinking hard alcohol in keto, but according to their website, Jack has all zeros in its nutrition label. I found the link on the Jack Daniels website, but I'm not sure if I can actually post a link here. I'm not sure. I forgot how I'm supposed to link shit. All right.
Jack has a 0 what?
0 carbs. Somebody said the nutritional facts on Jack is 000.
I don't think that's right.
Except the calories. If you guys are interested in keto and don't know much about it, check out 2 Keto Dudes. So I have my containers here for meal prep, my Fit Packers. They're really nice. I'm gonna bring them out because I know I'm gonna need them right now.
What are you making?
Your steak is shrinking. Yeah, because we're cooking it. I'm making steak, my meal prep for keto. So, because, you know, living beings contain mostly water, when we cook meat, which contains a lot of water, asparagus and onions.
No.
We're evaporating out the water, therefore everything else is concentrating down. So as we cook, sugars in the meat, amino acids and sugars in the meat will brown our food. It's called the Maillard reaction. And then their meat's going to shrink because there's probably a lot of salt water when preserving. I'm sorry, that's chicken. There's probably a lot of water in the meat, and that's why it shrinks. Keto diets suck ass. I mean, I'm going to give it a shot. Don't tell me that because I'm about to try it right now. It's so weird watching steak shrink, but it's normal. So what happens? Water is evaporating out, so therefore everything's kind of concentrating down. You know, it's browning. Yay, 3 months! You Can Dance 85. Thank you so much for the 3-month resub. You are awesome. Thank you. You Can Dance. You are awesome. I am excited about this. Thank you guys for the support. You guys have always been awesome. You can't have dairy on keto, right? That's paleo. You can't have dairy on paleo. But I think it's keto as well. Anyway, I like my meat barely cooked, so I'm pretty much done. So when the juices run clear, on your piece of meat, you pretty much got a thoroughly cooked already piece of meat. So I'm putting that away over to the side because we're done with that. No ice cream, yogurt, and stuff like that. You can have heavy whipped cream and cheeses, but no ice cream, yogurt, and stuff like that. Well, yeah, that's like lots of sugar, empty calories, and carbohydrates as well. So you're looking for like low carb cheeses. If you're gonna eat cheese, you gotta go for the low carb cheeses.
Okay.
So we're just adding more meat, we're adding more oil really quick. If you need to check some cheeses because their starches keep the cheese from sticking in the shredded and sliced, so you have to buy blocked cheeses. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, there you go. Let's see here. Higher fat dairy, that's cray. We should just get higher fat dairy. So add cheddar cheese. And we're gonna use very small amounts of cheddar cheese in our stuff. Hey, put the bed next to the window so she can sunbathe while she's in her comfy bed.
I'll put it half and half here.
Oh, okay.
Ready? Ready? Good. Ready?
There you go.
Good.
There we go.
Oh, only.
So that's one meal. There's 2 meals that I got out of those steaks. I bought 2 steaks, so 2 meals, which was 2 steaks at the grocery store, the top round, sliced thin for $2.45. So for $2.45, I got the protein out of the way for 2 days, or for 2 meals, I should say, for a very cheap price. And then broccoli, not that expensive either. Onions, not that expensive. So that is the perfect low-cost kind of, meal prep that you can go for. It's really nice. I guess you can, if you only had a few carbs in the day, try to keep my carbs as low as possible. Staying. It's so relaxing to watch beef cook. I'm a straight-up carnivore. Oh my God, me too.
See you later.
All right, sweetie.
Love you.
Love you. Have a good time at the gym. Say bye to the stream. What, honey? Oh, okay. Thank you for taking out the trash.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so I just heard a dirt moment. Keto is carb watching, right? Yes, keto is carb watching. Ooh, look at that. That's sexy right there. Remember, when the juices run clear, you're good to go. Ow! When the meat juices run clear, you've got cooked inside meat. So there you go. Alright, and so there's meal prep number 2. So that's 2 out of 4. It looks like I'm actually going to have, 2 out of 4. We're going to make 4 meal preps. So now we're going to take all that meat juices that's cooking right here. All that meat juice that's like sizzling out right now, we're just going to add a splash more.
I'll show you my meat juice.
I'll show you meat juice. Tally's like, I'll show you my meat juice. Oh, come on, man. Alright, so we're going to take that meat juice. I'm actually going to add, I need a deglaze. So I need an acid to deglaze the pan really quick. No, I don't. You know what? No, I don't. I'm just gonna turn on the oven with the fats that I have, and we're gonna add our bell pepper and our onions. So you need approximately 1 cup of vegetables to serve with your meal prep. So I'm gonna take this and I think divide it in half, supplement it with some broccoli, and stick it in with my steak. What, sweetie? Keto is very taxing on the body, and I won't be doing it anytime soon. I'm gonna give it a shot. What, sweetie? So you guys can actually replace this with like asparagus or what is it? Asparagus and onions and garlic. You can do a lot. Broccoli, like I said, you kind of want to steam that one, microwave it or boil it. Don't boil it too much. And then you're good to go with the broccoli. Alrighty, so we're done with that. I started using that when I first started keto and it was great. Using what? You're probably going to feel really down and sluggish. It affected my mental health a lot and it'll get you results. But it'll get you results. I believe it. I've been told keto flu is the fucking worst. Honey, you already went outside. Stop. Alright, so we're going to evenly divide this here. And then we're going to supplement the rest with asparagus and broccoli. Oh, shit. Honey, hang on a second, you guys. Keto flu is horrid, but it doesn't last long, luckily. How does keto work for people with slower metabolisms? I have a very slow metabolism. Thanks to having thyroid issues, which I'm finally getting managed. Thankfully, I'm going to the doctor to manage my thyroid. Thank God. But I try to exercise so that I can get my metabolism up. What we... Go, honey. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I'm just going to be watching my little sweetheart puppy really quick for a little bit. I want those onions. Me too. I love cooked onions, man. I love cooked onions. Alright, so we got to save most of this asparagus for some protein cups. Now, we're not going to make that many protein cups, which means that I can scoop a little bit of these asparagus pieces with onions as well into some of these plates. And we end up with what? 1 cup of vegetable each. So we are done. This is a lunch or tastes delicious. This is a lunch or a dinner. Basically it's 1 meal. So we're gonna let the steam come out. We're gonna let it, cool down and cool off. And then we're gonna put our chicken in here now. So here's our chicken, our mighty cooked chicken, so you can see all those pieces of garlic on there. That got nice and roasted, and God, my mouth is watering because I love garlic. All right, so we're gonna put this in here. Now you can actually split this and do 1.5 pieces per serving. It's entirely up to you. These are towel size servings though, so this is gonna go to towel. So that's what he's gonna eat. And then he's gonna have broccoli with it too. see here. What are we talking about here? Fat burners never worked for me as a waste of money. Water works for my metabolism. Hey, everybody's different, man. I've heard that the bone broth works great for helping with the keto flu symptoms. The electrolytes are what your body is craving. Someone suggested it on Reddit. And I ended up eating a ton of it. Fortunately, I found that I can get away with putting no sugars, jelly / jam / preservatives in with the peanut butter and helps a ton. And if weightlifting is too intimidating, I did power yoga. That shit was intense. So load up on electrolytes. So Smart Water, Powerade, Gatorade. There's the alternatives out there. As a 245 16-year-old who is now 185 pounds 17-year-old, I can say powerlifting / weightlifting has changed my life. That's awesome. All natural is what I put in my burgers. Burger, bacon, peanut butter, avocado. Ooh, that sounds really good. Electrolytes is what plants crave. How sad is it that we're having idiocracy in real life, guys? Anyway, here is our 1 cup of broccoli going in here. I'm actually gonna pack it with a lot of veggies because you want to get full, man. If you're like me, who's just like always fucking hungry all the time, you gotta pack up on that fiber, man. So this is gonna be the safest thing to eat. I cooked this. As soon as it hit a boil, I turned it off. So it just finished cooking without boiling because I wanted to gently cook this. I wanted to gently cook this broccoli, and it succeeded. It's still very firm, yet soft at the ends. So mission accomplished. So anyway, I'm gonna try and keep myself from getting hungry throughout the day, which means I'm just gonna keep eating fuck tons of broccoli, and I'm gonna spread out the rest of the broccoli to the beef vegetable medley over there. You still try keto pizza? I haven't tried keto pizza yet. That's on the menu. I'm thinking about doing a keto challenge where I cook nothing but keto meals on stream for like 30 days or something, or 30 streams, or like fucking 10 streams or something. Obviously 30 days would be a lot, seeing that I only stream twice a week. So maybe we'll do like a 10 stream challenge, 10 cooking stream challenge of keto dishes, and see if we can't turn them into meal preps. And then, Odie, put that down! Oh, leave it! Leave it! Oni, good girl. Leave it! Hey, leave it! Guys, I'll be right back. She's chewing on wood chips again. Come on, sweetie, leave it. Leave it. Good girl. Okay, I'm back. I gotta wash my hand. Hi, sweetie. I'm watching you. Okay, sorry. Hi, Lulaboo. What's up? What's up, Taryn? How are you today? Chicken, rice, and broccoli. I had every day, twice a day for 2 months. Fun. Hot chili wrap. That sounds crazy. Let's see here. I actually tried a couple of different ways. Which way is your favorite? Of what? So here it is. Our meal preps here. Like I said, I was only going to do 4. But you can definitely expand this. Get a family pack of chicken thighs. Get a shit ton of cloves of garlic. Get a big ass batch of broccoli. And you can do the same thing. It looks good though, right? Yes? Yes? So we're going to let these cool down, and then we're just going to put them away. I feel like there's too much chicken here, so I'm going to actually take some of the pieces of chicken and distribute them out. Just not that much, just enough. There we go. That's a little bit more evenly distributed. Okay, I have to ask, what's keto? So it is a different way of eating. So imagine not eating very many carbohydrates, but you're eating a lot of fats, and you're eating a lot of protein, and you're eating a lot of fiber. What's supposed to happen is that because your body uses carbohydrates to burn primarily, number one on the list, your body uses carbohydrates to give yourself energy throughout the day. So it burns carbs all the time, and then whatever carbs you don't use gets turned into fat and it gets stored in your fucking weird ass places on your body. So eliminating carbohydrates from your diet, or having at least only 20 grams of carbohydrates a day net, because fiber will cancel out a couple of grams of carbs. So high fiber is always the key to go. High protein and high fats is what you want, because now you want your body, instead of burning carbohydrates, to start burning fats. And so then when you start burning fats, it starts getting rid of shit in your body, the fat that's getting stored. My mom loves to cook the Alfredo one. I like eating meats where you replace the bread with ground beef. What? 1.5 cups of mozzarella, 2 ounces of cream cheese, 1 egg, 0.75 cup almond flour, dash of salt and garlic powder. Now, what is this, Oskin? Alfredo and chicken with green peppers is a good bacon, of course. And bacon. I have to check that out. My fiance and I want to open a keto restaurant. Around here is catching on and getting popular. Good. Good. That sounds great. All right, so let's start doing our, is my oven still on? Yes. Excellent. Let's make protein grenades. Oh, before I can even do this, we gotta cook the bacon. Isopure actually makes a really good tasting zero carb protein shake. I gotta check that out. All right, so what happened to my stove can? Hang on a second. Give me a second, guys. There we go. So we're gonna cook bacon, like large quantities of bacon. Where is the bacon? Here it is. Let's cook bacon. Improved on my side. Yeah, thank you. That's why I rinsed it out, or that's why I cleaned out the area. I'm having trouble here. So I bought a whetstone. It looks like I have to start using it again to start cutting stuff. Pizza crust is the best. Let's see here. So we're going to turn on the stove. We're going to put it on medium. Put the stove on medium. Right there. So we're going to start getting our bacon sizzling. Let me stick this microphone over here next to the stove. Swear to God, I'm working on a better microphone solution, okay? But I just wanted to bring back the Razer Siren as my microphone, because the Razer Siren is great sound quality. I just want to get like a mechanical boom arm so that I can move it around a little better in my kitchen, or get a wireless microphone. So those wireless lavalier microphones are expensive as fuck, so that's gonna be on the back burner for a little bit. I have other things I need to concentrate on, like refreshing my graphics and getting better, alerts for getting better Twitch alerts. Lulaboo, what's keto? That's fine, I'll say it again. Keto, or keto is this diet fad a lot of people are going through, which consists of you eating a diet of high protein, high fat, high fiber foods, and very, very low carbohydrates. You're looking for very low amounts of carbohydrates. 20 grams of carbohydrates you're allowed to eat a day. So you're really paying attention to reading labels. You're really paying attention to eating lots of meat and fat. Since we're trying to eliminate your body from burning carbohydrates for energy and move on to burning fat for energy, we got to stop eating carbohydrates so that your body enters what is called ketosis and then starts burning fat for energy, and therefore hopefully, in theory, your stored fat. What is a net carb? Well, I'm glad you asked. A net carb is you're basically going to take all your carbohydrates from vegetables. The most popular vegetable to use is broccoli because it's the most effective. So, right, you get 3 net carbs, even though there's 6 grams of carbs per serving of broccoli. You're actually going to get 3 grams of fiber with it too. So technically, you're only using 3 net grams of broccoli per serving. Therefore, you can eat tons of that shit and still maintain under 20 grams of net carbs throughout your day. And then just eat a shit ton of bacon, eat a shit ton of meat. The fatty, the better. You know, get good fats though. Get some olive oil, some avocado oil. Don't think I don't know you're there, Jesse. God. Whoa, Dylan Knox, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome back. 7 months in a row. Thank you for the support. Be right back, guys. Thanks for the conversation. Welcome, Radiant. Alright, so we're going to be cooking a large amount of bacon because we're going to be doing our breakfast meal prep now. Now, what's recommended for a nice, lean meal prep is to use a lot of bacon and 2 hard-boiled eggs. So we're going to try and pack those 2 eggs. We're going to pack those 2 eggs, and we're going to use 1 whole egg. We're going to supplement the other egg with egg whites, just to lower the cholesterol levels there. Ha! Anyway, and then we're going to be using vegetables to pack on more fiber. And then we're going to use bacon for our fats. And we're going to make those protein grenades. And then we're going to make those, for a very, very good morning, on-the-go breakfast thing before going to work out. Whatever. And we're going to put a smattering of cheese in there because I don't want to kill myself trying to eat these every morning. So we're just going to sit here in the assembly line, fry all this shit. Their product is a product that's great. It's a product that goes well. Jesus, I can't read this. Hang on. Since I'm on a keto diet as well, well, hit me up. Tell me what product you're thinking about. I got to scroll up. Hang on. I want to do something like this, but with a meal plan, so I can attempt to drop under 200 pounds again. That's exactly the case, so that's exactly what I'm trying to do, and I'll show you guys right now. Here is my meal prep, the effective use of broccoli. There it is again, and then we have our meats there. So this is basically essentially what I want to eat for, twice a day, and then for breakfast I want to eat a protein, I'm going to make protein cups here with bacon and pack it full of vegetables and fiber so that I can feel full and not kill myself later. But what's nice about keto is that you can eat stuff like pork rinds, beef jerky, just watch the preservatives on those. But you can eat stuff like pork rinds and beef jerky that's going to be still you can eat and snack on and not, gain too many carbs. Especially pork rinds. Like, Tally and I go to the Mexican grocery store and we load up on fucking Mexican chicharrones, pork rinds. Like crazy. Because that shit is delicious. Have you guys ever had Mexican style pork rinds? They're fucking amazing. Like the ones at the Mexican grocery store, man. You gotta go down there. You gotta give it a shot. It's gonna be so good. I use noodles instead of pasta, and cauliflower mash is great. I've heard a lot of good stuff about cauliflower. The problem is I just can't stand to eat cauliflower. I can eat broccoli all day, every day. That I haven't gotten tired of because I usually, season it with something like a teaspoon of sriracha. Oh, homemade mayo, better than regular mayo. Regular homemade mayo is going to be effectively way better for you on keto. So do you guys want to see mayo made from scratch with anybody can make mayonnaise from scratch, guys. And I will show you how to make mayonnaise from scratch. It's going to be keto. And It's better than the ones you get at the store because, you know, the whole thing about keto is that you want to get all natural ingredients, less preservatives as possible, stuff like that. So with a hand mixer and really that's it, just a hand mixer and a bowl, you can make your own mayonnaise from scratch. And it tastes so good. It tastes so much better. It tastes so much better than the stuff you get at the store. It trips me out because I didn't think that was actually a thing, but no, it actually tastes way better. So if you want, we'll make mayo from scratch. Microwave bacon. Sorry, I'm trying to recheck. Give me a second. My mother loves Mexican pork rinds. Your mother's fucking amazing. Okay, so yes, there's lots of ways that you can still snack without, you know, killing your carb count for the day. So keep that in mind. All right, let me just finish cooking all this bacon. I mean all of this bacon. Okay, maybe we don't need all of it. I'm not making that many protein bombs or grenades or protein cups, whatever you want to call it. Any recipe, if you guys want the recipe to the protein cup, go to my food blog. I've got the recipe there. I also have some very naughty non-keto recipes on there too, but that's entirely up to you if you want to go look at it in there. But one of the ones that a lot of people like, I guess, is the protein grenades because they're really good for meal prepping ahead of time. They're really easy to just microwave and then eat in the morning. So a lot of people have really liked that. So just putting it out there. I'm just gonna put that right there. I'm just gonna try to like action pack all this bacon here all together. Hi, Mom One. Thank you so much for the 22 months up in a row. I apologize for the late acknowledgement. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna fix that soon. Kick Drummer's gonna help me fix that soon. It's gonna be great. I'll be right back, you guys. 1 second. Oh, I have it on low heat. That's why I was killing myself. Slow. I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry. Oh, my bad. I just have to make sure I bring Oni inside. I didn't want her outside. Until she's a lot bigger. I won't leave her alone outside until she's a lot bigger because she's still small enough to fit under this gap on her gate outside. And I've actually caught her trying to get underneath that gate sometimes a couple weeks ago. So yeah, I'm a little paranoid, so I want to make sure that she's not there. That she wasn't over there. Bacon's one of the reasons why I can never be a faithful practitioner of some religions. I love me some bacon, I just don't get to eat it often since the cheap stuff is $7 per pound. That's kind of fucking crazy. That's crazy. Okay guys, what did I miss? Chat's going pretty quickly, I can't even see this. Yay, lol, what is up? How are you doing today? Welcome. Alright, so let's flip these bitches. Obviously, we're swimming in bacon fat here, which we will be saving. We're going to save this bacon fat and we're going to use it for more keto recipes in the future. Bacon fat has a moderately okay amount of smoke, or has a moderately high smoke point. It's still pretty relatively low. I think it's near the same as like olive oil. So be careful with that. Hang on, sorry. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Me malo, sorry. I did not mean to kill the bacon cam. I brought it back. Your bacon cam, your bacon savior is back. So anyway, we're gonna crumble this bacon up. We're gonna put it into the cups with the eggs, with the muffin tins. We're gonna, non-stick spray the muffin tins. We have our oven at 350 degrees because we're gonna need it that way. We're gonna crack an egg, and I'm gonna make about 6. We'll take 6 eggs. We'll crack them into 6 of the cups. We're gonna crumble bacon on top of that. We're gonna put our vegetables. You can do broccoli if you want. You can do spinach, mushrooms, onions, garlic. I'm doing asparagus and onions. I'm gonna put a smattering of cheese in there. Just a smattering of cheese. Salt and pepper if you want to. Red pepper flakes if you're feeling fancy. You're feeling the frisky. And then if you haven't filled the top up of the muffin tin with all that stuff you put in there, then you just fill the rest up with egg white. I usually grab liquid egg white. Fill it up to the top, bake it in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. And then we have some nice protein grenades to go for breakfast or for a snack even if you wanted to. Wow, a piece of fat just jumped up and hit me right below my eye. The bacon gods do not smile upon me today. I know, I apologize if I'm missing chat. I don't mean to, guys. I'm just really into this bacon vision here. Just, yeah. Lulaboo Rip, can I send you the DM? Yeah, just send me the DM. You can't? Oh, I see. Give me a second. Just send me a... shit. Just send me a Twitch message. Or send me a Twitter message. Somebody just tried to call me. I don't even know who this is. Okay, so let me get back on the Twitches here. This is why you cook bacon in the oven. Oh yes, you can do that. If you take a wire rack that's oven safe and you cook your bacon on top of the wire rack, oven safe wire rack, you can actually get some nice bacon that's not sitting in rendered bacon fat, because that's what we're doing here. That's exactly what we're doing here. I think that's enough bacon. I'll just do one more. That's weird because my DMs should be available. Alright, well shit. What the fuck is wrong with my account? What the fuck? Woo! Oh, shit. Alright, we're good. Oh, god damn it. The bacon lords do not wish for me to... Ow! Make this easy for me. There we go. Lulaboo said user said it prevent me to send you. Oh, I turned off whispers. My bad. What user settings? When did I turn off DMs? Jesus fucking Christ. Ow! God fucking motherfucker! I'm sorry. Ah! This bacon is not being nice to me. What are you going for? Twitter? Let me figure out my Twitter settings. Cause I'm retarded. Give me a second. Is it because you don't follow me on Twitter? Or because I don't fucking know. Hang on a second. Oni. Okay, hang on. My dog is being a little shiznit today. Where's my settings here? Let me flip this. Oni, you were just outside. You just want to go back outside again to come back inside for a treat. Don't be a little manipulative little mix. I can't fucking talk right now. All right, give me a second. All right, go for it, Shabuzi. You should be okay now. Try now. I just changed my settings. Alrighty, so we're almost done. This is just literally bathing in bacon fat at this point. Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh, Twitch. Fuck. I don't. Oh, fucker. Where's my Twitch settings, man? I'm rank 1 streamer right here, guys. I'm a fucking amazing streamer, you guys. I'm fucking retarded. Hang on a second, you guys. So, we have our bacon. We're going to let it cool. We're going to turn this off because the bacon's already starting to smoke up a little bit. We're going to let that cool down, and we're going to put it into another container that we're going to leave for later. We're going to use this bacon fat as our medium to cook every other piece of meat / vegetable that we're going to be using for our ketosis series in the future. So, keep that in mind. It's going to be awesome. So, give me uno momentito. Oh, motherfucker. I don't even... Alright, so we're done with this. We're going to let it cool down. Let's get started. This is why you guys should always use a... there we go. Always use a range hood so that this smoke that's accumulating doesn't end up in your kitchen all over the place. So we have this beautiful mountain of bacon here that's going to get crumpled up into 6 little cups here. Words are hard when bacon's on the brain. I agree. All right, give me a second. It's cool. Get you on. Oh, okay, you got it. All right, I got it. Got it. Thank you, Shabuzi. Move your mic. I got it. Move my mic. Non-stick spray. Oh, there it is. I'm using coconut oil, non-stick spray. Got it and set it ready to go. Good to go. Thank you for hearing me out, Lulaboo. You know, you're welcome. 1, 2, 3. Ah, I see. Alrighty. Oh, I put too many cups. Alright, so. Start cracking eggs here. Alright. Oh my god, all that stuff that happened with Method earlier? And Method and Serenity earlier today? Jesus. Alrighty, so 6 eggs. I put non-stick spray because it's just going to help you out in the future once it's done baking to have non-stick spray on your stuff. Alright. So these are large eggs that I'm using. There we go. Okie dokie. We're going to take our bacon now. I'm going to crumble up a good amount of bacon in here. I know it's crazy Lula such douches. Man, it's so weird. I can't believe this is the first time I think anyone's ever held a raid lockout for hostage for a during a raid race. We're putting generous amounts of bacon in here. go. Holy crap, what? Long shift in the kitchen, been looking forward to seeing your results tomorrow. Bye, Ace-Man, have a good one. Wait, are you leaving? We did it! Yes, we did. Wait, what's going on? Alrighty, so, oh, there's extra bacon. What should I do? Oh, okay. Alright. There we go. Oh, cheese. I forgot cheese. I have cheese in here somewhere. Okay, I thought I did. Dude, where's my cheese? I'm not sure why it's in there, but okay. Alrighty. Here we go. Like I said, just a small amount of cheese, just enough to kind of get your palate tasting the cheese, and then you move on. I like to put it underneath the vegetables, otherwise the cheese will burn. Okay. That's it. That's all the cheese. Alrighty, so let's jam pack this full of veggies. Hi Lula, hi chat. What's up, Andy boy? How are you today? Are those fresh green beans and white onions? Not like the dried or anything. The dish is turning out to become delish. It is actually asparagus and white onions. Probably my favorite. Well, I lost 12 pounds in the first 2 weeks. Most of that was water weight, according to the research. True that. Well, when you stop eating so much salt when you're used to eating so much salt in your diet and you stop eating salt, you're gonna lose a shit ton of water weight. Oh my god. Especially if you drink water, so that your body knows that there's ample amounts of water and will stop retaining water anyway. Oh look, there's extra. I love asparagus, it's so good. What's that spray, butter or cheese? Coconut oil. Bitches, it's coconut oil. Alright, so we're going to fill up the rest of the holes in here with egg white. Just, liquid egg white. Cheese in a can? Yeah, I mean, they have cheese in a can in the US. I know that for sure. That's something, that's a thing. Ow. There we go. Don't think that exists. Oh, please. Oh. Do you not live in the US? Have you not heard of Cheese Whiz? Oh my god. Really? Really? Have you not heard of Cheese Whiz? Alright, so we're gonna put salt and pepper here. Just Google Cheese Whiz. Just Google Cheese Whiz. So I'm gonna sprinkle. Alrighty. Easy cheese, exactly. Alrighty, so there's our salt and pepper. Now it's going in the oven. Computer, set a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
American food is pretty disgusting. Sorry, I can't stand this shit. I mean, alright, if you gotta leave, you gotta leave. How about some feta? I love feta cheese. Feta cheese is really good. There are real eggs over the bacon. Yes. Yes. They have bacon flavored cheese whiz. They have a lot of shit that you really shouldn't be eating. Okay, so our protein cups are currently getting baked in the oven. I'm gonna take this time to kind of wash dishes and clean up a little bit because it's time. So we're gonna put the rest of these veggies in with the rest of my meal prep. We're gonna. Yes, I totally eat the bacon. And you know what? According to Keto, it says I can. Alright, I think we're good. You can take a Ziploc Tupperware, disposable Tupperware containers and use those for your meal prep stuff. Not even an issue. Or you can just be like me and just get fit packers, but that's not necessary. Like I said, you can go to, you know, order these fit packers on Amazon, or you can go to a grocery store and get those Ziploc disposable containers. 2 days worth of meals right there. Not including breakfast, which breakfast is right over there. So baking in the oven. It's time to make popcorn. Anyway, I'm gonna put this in the fridge. I have those exact fit packers. I love them. Lulaboo, do you know what they made feta cheese out in the olden days? No, what? Sriracha mayo is the best. I do. I use sriracha mayo for my seasoning. Like I put a teaspoon of I think it's 2 teaspoons of sriracha mayo that I use. Oh, wrong way. And it's pretty awesome. Alright, so I'm going to throw a commercial up for 2 minutes because I got to wash some dishes. We're going to take these popcorn kernels and we're going to make some popcorn. It's going to be fun. The fit packers are so amazing. They really are. So you don't weigh your food anymore? For the conventional meal prep that we do, yes, I do weigh the food. According to Keto, you just eat till you're full. You just eat till you're done eating. Supposedly, you can eat whatever you want, however much you want, as long as you maintain under 20 grams of carb. 20 grams of net carbs. So I'm going to put a commercial up. I'll be right back. Oni, what are you doing? Feta cheese was made out of the white stuff that accumulated around the penis after not being washed for a little while. No, they didn't. I weigh my food at the start now. I kind of know it by eye. Yeah, I can eyeball it a little bit. I'll be right back. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Alrighty, so I have to dry off this pan. So we're gonna be making popcorn. So popcorn is not keto, but in the name of, drama that was out today, I decided to make popcorn. Because it's easy. And since I've already finished meal prepping, what else am I gonna fucking make? That's right, we're gonna meal prep. Or we finished meal prep, that's right, we're gonna make popcorn since I have nothing else to make right now. We're gonna make banana bread too. Oh. I should probably make the banana bread first, and then while the banana bread's cooking, or baking in the oven, I can make the popcorn. There we go. That's a better idea. Let's make the banana bread. Alrighty, so let me just go. Just clean out my area here. So we'll wait on the popcorn for a second because I just realized I can make popcorn while the banana nut bread is baking. Lulaboo, how long have you been on the keto diet? If you count today. How can you eat a banana bread on keto diet? You can't. You do not eat a banana bread on the keto diet. But I have these bananas. I didn't start until today. And these are really ripe bananas. I want to use them before they go bad. So banana bread came into mind. So I will be making banana bread. So I'm just doing that because I'm just doing banana bread because I can do banana bread. Not because it's keto, it's because it's convenient for my bananas. Excuse me. I have very hungry neighbors, okay? I have very hungry neighbors. The Carter WWW is a hungry neighbor and he eats all my food when I offer it to him, so yeah. Okay, we're good. What's up, sweetie pie? Oni's still causing trouble over there. So I just gotta bring up the recipe super duper fast. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I have Waterloo stuck in my head. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. Let me bring it up. Bring it up. I need banana bread. Chocolate walnut banana bread. Let's do it. Alright, so what am I gonna need? 1.5 cups all-purpose flour. So let's get our stuff out. Preheat oven to 350 degrees. Done. Butter and flour, a 9.5, 9 by 5 by 2, half-inch metal loaf pan. Do I have a loaf pan that big? Whisk first 4 ingredients in the medium bowl to blend. Combine chocolate chips and walnuts in a small bowl. Add 1 tablespoon flour mixture. Toss to coat. Beat butter in large bowl until fluffy. Oh boy, that means we need to get the stick of butter out now. Get it warm. We need 8 tablespoons of butter, which is 1 stick of butter. So there it is right there. We need to let it get warm. We need to let it get warm. So, Waterloo, couldn't escape if I wanted to. All right. Okay. Let's get started. So let's put together our dry ingredients, which is going to be the flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt. Let's do that right now. So I got salt over here, baking powder and baking soda. I have that too. And then we just need the flour and a bowl. And a bowl. Ah! Alright. I'm fine. Let's get the flour. Sorry. Oni, leave it. Oni, leave that jacket alone. Don't make me come over there. Ooh, girl. 1.5 cups all-purpose flour. That's the half. Here's the one. We're done with that. Okay, so we need 1 teaspoon baking soda. Baking soda, not the same as the baking powder. This is, and I'm holding the baking powder as I say that. So baking soda requires 1 teaspoon. I'm running out of baking soda. Jeez Louise. I can't believe I'm running out of baking soda. And then baking powder requires 1 teaspoon as well. Gonna make cinnamon roll cinnamon roll apple tart in the weekend. Nice hot chili wrap. I normally put my bananas in the freezer when they start looking like that and make smoothies with them. Or ice cream. Ooh. Great, now I have Waterloo stuck in my head. You're welcome. Popcorn, I haven't had that in a couple of years, right? Right? Like, that's fucking amazing. Alright, so there's 1 tablespoon of baking powder and baking soda. We need a 1/4 teaspoon salt. Alrighty. It's a good idea though. We can totally do something with bananas. Now, is almond milk keto friendly? Y'all keto experts out there, is almond milk safe? Because I want to do almond butter, almond milk, banana, and like a lean protein. Oni, leave it! You leave that alone, Missy. That's Dad's favorite sweater. No man Pam. No man Pam, you are not allowed to chew on Daddy's favorite sweater. Alrighty, so we have our salt, baking powder, baking soda. We're gonna sift it together. Alrighty, so we have now sifted together our ingredients. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, sweetie. I'm watching you, sweetie. Hey, I see you. Down. Down. Good girl. Unsweetened is okay. 2 carbs per serving. What are we talking about? Oh, unsweetened almond milk. Okay, I got you. I got you. So then if that's fine, cool. That's a great meal replacement. But you can't use the sweetened. All right, that's fine with me. You're gonna get the sweetened, the sweet parts from the almond butter, the banana, and if you really wanted to, you can throw in a couple of like chocolate chips in there. That's real iffy. Or stevia. You can use like a packet of stevia. Alrighty. We need 3/4 cup semi-sweet chocolate chips. on a separate bowl. Walnuts are my favorite. I ran out of my shitty chocolate chips, so we're gonna use my good chocolate chips. The only liquid dairy that's really okay is heavy whipped cream. Alright, good to know. Alright, so we need 3/4 cup semi-sweet chocolate chips. This is the good stuff, guys. This is the good chocolate. 1, 2, 3. Yes, Lulaboo. What's up, Kitty? How are you today? Kitty Davidson. Hello. All right, so we're gonna need 3/4 cup of walnuts chopped. Now I gotta chop the walnuts. Holy Jesus, sweetness. What do you want? Oh, Oni, I'm gonna take you on a really long trip to the dog park as soon as we're done. Hello. Well, hello, Kitty Davidson. How are you today? There's 1, 2, 3. 3/4 of a cup chopped walnuts. Actually, we're gonna see if this is really is 3/4 of a cup. What, sweetie? What? What? He's like, don't want me. 1, 2. No. What? 3, perfect. I'm just gonna put that all in there. Alexa, stop. Computer, stop. Have a good day now. I'm looking at making, I'm now looking at you making good food and more. Well, thank you, Katie, for stopping by. Hey, Lula and Chad, been a while. How you doing? What's up, CVHX Ghost? How are you? Computer, stop. All right, let me check on those protein grenades. All right. So we have a bit of an overspill, but that's okay. Let me show you guys what is up. There it is, our protein grenade. So some of the egg whites spilled over, and that's okay. That's fine. I'm totally okay with this. I hope you guys are okay with this too. What are we making? Some chocolate peanut stuff, or am I blind? This is walnuts and chocolate that's getting mixed together. We're gonna make banana bread with walnuts and chocolate in it. Because that's totally keto. Like, that's absolutely keto or whatever. I'm just kidding, it's not. All right. So let me put everything away. So this, it's really warm here, and I kind of want to stick the butter right there to get warm. So I'll just stick it right there. I love walnuts, I'm sorry. So we have the 1 stick of unsalted butter. It's slowly turning room temperature. 1 cup of sugar, 2 large eggs, 1 cup mashed ripe bananas, 2 tablespoons fresh lemon juice, and 1.5 teaspoons vanilla extract. So, let's get that all together. There's the vanilla. We need 2 eggs. Oh, lemon juice. Alright, lemon juice, we need a 1 cup of sugar. Leave it, leave it. Walnuts are always so bitter when I get them. That's weird. Alright. Alrighty, 1 cup of sugar. Hang on. Little particles of paper in here. Alright, 1 cup of sugar. Which I have to go put on the side somewhere. Because I need this 1 cup measurement again. No, I don't. No, I don't. I can just leave the sugar in here. It's fine. Alrighty, so we're going to put this away. We don't need this anymore either. I will need Oscar the Oster blender though. What up, my home skillet? Oh, also, if you're a subscriber, I just sent out like 3 recipes in the sub mail. For those of you who are non-subs, you will be getting new recipes in the food blog on Friday at noon Pacific Standard Time. So keep that in mind. Alright, so we're going to mash up that banana real quick. Those 2 bananas. Couldn't escape if I wanted to. Waterloo. Where's the other bowl that I had? Oh, there it is. Oh, God. Nope, that's not it. Woo, got it. Okay, so this is going to be for later. It's going to be for the bananas. They're not as ripe as I want them to be. They're actually perfect right now, which is a shame because these bananas need to be overripe. I might be subbing next month in February. Oh, Jenny, that's awesome. You know I love it when you guys are here. You don't have to sub, but I appreciate it if you do. Alrighty, so obviously they're not overripe. So we're gonna have a problem, but that's okay. Give me a second. I gotta mash these bananas. Oh my God, Oni. Hang on a second, I'll be right there. And I know they're perfect right now, so they're the perfect ripeness, but I was looking for the too ripe factor, which is what you need for banana bread, but that's not happening, I guess. That's okay. So we're gonna mash the shit out of this. Oni, leave it. You want like those black skin bananas when you make banana bread, man. That's what's important. Do you know that we might be on the verge of an extinction level event for bananas? We might not have bananas in the future. We're 1 crop disease away from eliminating bananas altogether in the world. Can you believe it? Alrighty. Delicious. Oni. Stop. Okay. Rice is also threatening to run out. What's up, Ambassador Chan? How are you today? Crazy stuff. So we might not have rice. We might not have bananas in the future. Like I said, we are 1 crop disease away from wiping out all entire rice. and banana crop. Yep. Oh. Alrighty. So now this has been mashed up into oblivion. We're gonna set it aside and let it get ripe out in the air, I guess. Let's see what this requires here. Oh yeah, we need our loaf pan. Oh god. Loaf pan, I know you're in here. I need a good loaf pan. Okay. This is the loaf pan I will be using. I don't care if it's not what the one that's required. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. I'm going to use the Baker's Joy nonstick spray this time. The original no-stick baking spray with flour. Home from work now, can watch properly. Well, what's up, Lost Elf? Alright, so we're going to use the Baker's Joy floured non-stick spray. We're going to flour the shit. There we go. Our loaf pan is ready. Excuse me, that stuff is rank. Woo! Alright, so let me put this away. Okay. Whisk 4 ingredients in medium bowl to blend. Okay, we did that. Combine chocolate chips and walnuts in a small bowl. Add 1 tablespoon of the flour mixture. Oh, okay. Sure. Where's my measuring spoons? I had measuring spoons. Where'd they go? I was taste testing the protein grenades. They're great. Alright, so the stuff that we whisked together over here, we're going to take a tablespoon of that flour mix and we're going to put it in here. With our walnuts and our chocolate, we're going to mix it together. Coat every piece of walnut in chocolate. There we go. So our walnuts and chocolate are coated in flour. All right. Let's see here. Beat butter in a large bowl until fluffy. Okay, now it's time for the butter. That's definitely not a lot of time for the butter to get loose, but it's okay. We have a KitchenAid stand mixer that can make that happen. We also have this hand mixer that's just gonna force the butter to get warm. We're just gonna force it. Well, hello, Lost Elf. Welcome. I owe, somebody had already redeemed cookies, and I think it was Lauren. So I owe somebody cookies. And we're gonna do a cookie stream with pistachios. Okay, so we're gonna have to scrape up this. There's not a lot of butter here, but we're gonna have to scrape it so that we can fluff it up again. you know, centrically. So this is why a good scraper is necessary. So this is a good squeegee for a scraper right here. Gets everything off the edges. Most excellent. Hello, Sick Gaming Live. What's up, buddy? How you doing today? So this this banana bread is kind of a bonus. It's a bonus thing that we're doing today. Alrighty, so let us mix this together again. Oh my god. Get out of the stupid bowl. Okay, so silicone for the win. That's exactly what it is. So we have nice, light, and airy, fluffy butter now. Hang on, I gotta check on where Oni is. Gotta make sure she's okay. Like I said, I don't want her to get lost or just eat wood chips continually. Alrighty, so beat butter in a large bowl till fluffy. Gradually add sugar, beating until well blended. Alright, let's do it. Oh, there she is. I see her. She's just lying down. Alright. Alright, so we're done with that. We have a nice light fluffy texture for our butter and our sugar. We've basically creamed our butter and our sugar together. Stop barking, Oni. What are you barking at? She doesn't bark very much, but when she does, we're like, why? I don't know what she's barking at. She's not even barking that loudly. Oni, stop. At. Leave it. I just don't want her to be a barker at all. We're going to discourage barking whichever at all possible. We just lucked out that she's just not a big barker in general. Hang on a second. What the fuck are you barking at? Oni, stop. Koozie, thanks for the auto host. I know y'all, everybody who's hosted me today has been hosting me because they went to PAX, and that's totally fine. Totally okay with that. So we got to add in our eggs one at a time now. There we go. There's one egg. And there's two coming up in a second. Alright, let's add it in. Make sure your egg is completely blended into the butter and the sugar mix before you add the second egg. Muy importante, okay? Alright, so we're doing great. We're doing really good here. Second egg. We say thank you. I got it when our dog barks. Works. Ha! Oh, she stopped barking anyway. She's still lying down, being lazy. It's okay. Like our dog loves to sunbathe outside. I'm okay with that. Okay, eggs are in. Beaten mashed bananas, lemon juice, and vanilla extract. Alright, sounds good. Here's the mashed bananas. Let me just mash them together and mix them in one more time. Here we go. Mashed bananas, vanilla, and lemon juice. I'm not sure why lemon juice is in there, but we'll go with it. It's a nice, because we have a lot of sugary stuff here besides the banana. We also have the 1 cup of sugar, the sugar in the banana, and the sugar in the chocolate chips will probably make this recipe like super rich. So what kind of cuts the richness of a lot of sweet food is usually lemon, actually. Will cut through a lot of the richness in foods. Here we go. I love bananas. Alrighty, so we need how much vanilla? 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Alright, 1.5 teaspoons vanilla. Here's 1. And then the half. Half is coming up. There's the half. Okay. I need 2 tablespoons fresh lemon juice. Oh, I threw away my measuring spoons in the sink. My bad. Okay, I just washed my measuring spoons again. What kind of vanilla is that? It's vanilla bean paste, actually. It's not really liquid vanilla. It's vanilla bean paste. I think which is infinitely better than regular vanilla. Although it is a tad bit more expensive, though. So keep that in mind. Alrighty. I find vanilla bean paste is just better flavor for baked goods. So here's 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. And then 2 tablespoons coming up. Just another squeeze just in case. Okay. We're going to mix that all together. Okay, give me 1 second. I just have to scrape the bowl, This is very watery, by the way. There we go. Alright, so what we're making, banana bread is, it's basically a quick bread. So what I mean by quick bread is that the leavening agent is what's considered quick. So when it comes to baking breads, like normal artisan breads, you have that yeast mixture that is completely you know, it's a living organism, and you have to wait for the rise and the proofing to happen to a lot of yeast breads. What's the nice thing about quick breads is that the leavening agents are baking powder and baking soda. So that is quick, therefore you don't have to let anything proof or rise or rest. And you just get bread right away, and that's what we're doing right now. So, let's see here. Beat in mashed bananas, lemon juice, and vanilla extract. Beat in flour mixture.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, honey, how are you?
Good. Where's the little girl?
She's sunbathing right outside.
Hey, you.
All right, so we're gonna put the flour mixture in here.
Hey, what are you doing outside? What do you want to
She was sunbathing outside. All right, so we have our flour mixture in here.
Oh, bye.
I didn't notice. I didn't see. I cleaned up all the poop this morning, so if there's new one out there, that's just happened recently. Alright, so we're gonna mix together our flour here with our wet ingredients. There we go. Alrighty. Spoon 1/3 of the batter into the prepared pan. Sprinkle with half of the nut mixture. Spoon another third of the batter over. Sprinkle with the remaining nut mixture. Cover with remaining batter. Run knife through batter in a zigzag pattern. Bake bread until tester insert comes out clean. In about 1 hour in 5 minutes. 1 hour. Wow, I probably should have done that first then. Jesus, 1 hour. Alright, sorry guys. I gotta figure out something to do in an hour. For an hour. Alrighty, so this is our batter mixture here. It looks like I might need a bigger loaf pan, actually. Shit, this is a really tiny loaf pan. Hang on, I gotta find my bigger loaf pan. Give me a second. I'm just gonna use this one. Yeah, we're gonna go 4 small loaves. Keto, I just want keto. Well, King Nacho Cheese, you missed the keto part already. Alright, so let's test out the... Batter tastes delicious. That's really good. Alrighty, so we're gonna do it like this then. Oh, sorry, I need to spray this with nonstick spray. Excuse me. Alrighty, so we have batter. I'm gonna add nuts and chocolate. Just one layer. And we're gonna add the rest, and we gotta leave room at the top for some rise. So we're just gonna cover this like this. Just gotta cover the nuts and the walnuts. Leave some room at the top for some rising, and then we're good. There we go. And then what? Zigzag pattern with a knife? Sure. so we're gonna spread out this batter on the bottom. I'm gonna add this mixture of nuts and walnuts. Spoon some more batter on top. Cover the nuts. I'm gonna make smaller loaves so that we have at least one more thing to make here. One more loaf to make. Plus, if we do the smaller loaves, they're gonna take less time to cook. It's perfect. Conditions are perfect. Except I have extra walnuts. Except I have extra walnuts and chocolate left over. Okay. All right, we're not gonna make another loaf. Bonjour. Well, hello, haha. How are you today? Okay. Okay. So we're just gonna add this here. There we go. Now we're gonna use the rest of this batter. Scrape out as much of it as we can. And just put it on top. Right there. Spread it out nice and evenly. As much batter as we can so that it goes into the loaf and not into the sink. Of course, at this point, I'm just splitting hairs. There we go. Why did I tune in? Every time I do, I just get hungry. What's up, Edie? How are you today? Edie. Alrighty, so those are our 4 loaves. We're gonna give it 40 minutes and check it out from there. Like I said, smaller loaves cook less time. Computer, set a timer for 40 minutes.
40 minutes, starting now.
All right, let's make popcorn. Well, let me do something. Let me do a commercial break because I need to clean up. I gotta put some stuff away, and then we'll make popcorn. And then I'll probably make pancakes with this walnut and chocolate. I made banana walnut chocolate bread because I had those bananas that were going bad.
Was that really keto?
That's not keto. But I made those meal preps. Do you want to try one? I said I finished the meal preps.
Does anyone want to try one?
That batter is delicious. Yeah, but I just remembered to put onions all over it. And I just fucking remembered to put onions all over it.
How many?
You can just pick them out.
We'll see. We'll see what they look like.
There is like 2 chunks of garlic in there. So the onions are in here.
What
Wait, look at the chicken one.
makes that keto?
There's no carbs in there unless the only carbs that are coming from in there are the ones from the broccoli. Everything else is fat and protein and fiber. You just want me to make you a regular meal prep?
Actually, no, I'll take one of yours.
No, it's fine. I'll give you
no, honey,
Nope.
No, I can't actually have that today. I did cardio, so I need all meat. I'll do one of yours.
Yeah, but it has onions in it, and I kind of wanted those for myself.
You just asked me to try it.
I know.
How would it taste?
I was being nice. All right, fine.
You can't be nice without actually coming through with it.
All right.
If anything, just a dick.
Shut up. You're a dick. All right, how about the chicken one?
It's fine.
Chicken one still has a couple onions you can get off.
Sure.
In fact, I'll pick up the onions.
Okay. There you go.
All right, sorry guys. Marital arguments. No, you eat it. Picking out the onions. And this plate of food.
She knows this Ziploc bag has the treats in it.
I know she does.
She sees me reach for it, she perks up like, what, you got something for me? You got some shit?
Give me a second, guys.
You got some shit. What did you make over there? What was it, muffins?
Mm-hmm.
Are those,
Protein grenades.
Oh, those are protein grenades?
Want one?
No, good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I just need a regular grenade.
Okay, I'm just eating out the onion. Eating the onions. Alright, got it. Alright, so the rest is asparagus, chicken, and
She ate that noon, right?
yep. Alright guys, commercial time. I'll be right back. I gotta do some dishes, put some stuff away. We're gonna make popcorn. So stay tuned for that. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right, so Tally just ate one of the garlic cloves. He said it was awesome, which is great. That's what I wanted. Before I met Tally, he did not eat a lot of onions and garlic, so lately he's been on a huge garlic kick. Right. Which is great. Garlic's good for you. It's good for your heart. All right. I'm just gonna eat the rest of this batter off these beater blades before I put them away. Because, you know, I'm an adult. I'm an adult and that's what I do. Alright, so, we're gonna make popcorn right now. Popcorn is very, very easy on the stove. Now, the Alton Brown method of popcorn involves taking a stainless steel bowl, covering the top with aluminum foil, and then making the popcorn on the stovetop like that. And I did it like that, and I didn't like it. Don't get me wrong, the popcorn was great, but the bowl sucked big time. The stainless steel bowl got ruined almost, and I did not like that. So I'm sticking to stovetop. I'm sticking to stovetop for realsies. Alrighty, give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. Just gotta finish putting some stuff away here. What's the Mythbusters method? Honey, I got Dayquil. And Theraflu. Anyway, so I did not like the method. I would like to know what the Mythbusters method is. Oh no, my camera's bugging out. I just saw it. I just saw my camera bug out. Did you guys see that? Please don't bug out. You're brand fucking new. You're a brand fucking new camera. Alright. Just gonna try not to worry about it right now. Alrighty. So we will need, and I'm going to use avocado oil. Usually I use coconut oil for this, but I'm going to use avocado oil. So we have a nice, large, spacious container. Very large, spacious container for our popcorn needs. I'm using the Alton Brown recipe, but I'm using it on a pan and not with the stainless steel bowl like it says. Me no likey. Hang on, uno momentito. So we're gonna need 3 ounces of popcorn kernels. I'm hoping I got 3 ounces right here. Let's see. Three ounces of popcorn kernels. Alright, so a third of a cup is roughly 2.5 ounces. So 1/3 of a cup. So I need another 1/2 ounce. So a rounded a very rounded third cup. This is about 3 ounces of popcorn kernels. Very rounded. Very mountainous third cup. So what I'm going to use is I'm actually going to use the avocado oil. Avocado oil has a very high smoke point, it's around 500 degrees, which is more than we need for this recipe. And then we're going to need how many? 3 tablespoons of said oil. Like I said, you can use coconut. You're welcome. You can use coconut oil if you want. How was it? Was it good? All right. You can use 3 tablespoons of coconut oil if you want. You can use, I wouldn't recommend olive oil. It's got a low smoke point. You can use peanut oil if you want. I like the avocado oil because it's got a very, very, very mild flavor. They placed popcorn seeds in a Chinese kettle and pressured it to about 600 psi. When they released it, it went from the seed to popcorn in a second. Nice. That's pretty cool. So, here's 1. Two. Twitch Toxic Cake. Hello, how are you today? Welcome. Hi, Dad. Yes, your father's home, kids. And shit, that wasn't the full. Right there. All right. Alrighty, so we're gonna use this oil. We don't need that anymore. We need half a teaspoon of salt. Now this one you want to use as fine of salt as you want, as you can. Popcorn salt is what's recommended, but popcorn salt is like super, super fine. It's very, very much finer than regular salt, regular table salt. So, I just recommend table salt. And I'll just put that in there right now. Half a teaspoon. All right. So I'm just using regular salt because I don't have popcorn salt, which is way smaller than this. Alrighty. Done. It's time to make popcorn. Oh, and don't forget your butter. It's up to you how much butter you want to use, if you even want to use butter. I don't. When I make popcorn from home, I just make the popcorn, and that's it. We just eat it. Tally loves it with butter, but you know, obviously, moderation, y'all, when it comes to the butter. I'm gonna have a little bit of butter today. Tiny bit of butter. Like I always say, moderation, y'all. Moderation. All right. So I'm just grabbing my butter really quick. A very small, thin pad of butter. Some shavings of butter, basically. And that's too much. Okay. Is that popcorn? Yes, we're going to make popcorn. Kitten Power, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Convoy Mother Trucker. Toot toot, thank you so much and welcome, welcome. Spank you, thank you. As Towley likes to say. Please, oh, thank you for the love for everybody. That's great. That's great, that's great. Alrighty, here we go. What kind of butter is it? Not at liberty to say. Alrighty. me turn on the stove cam. Oh, that's right. I forgot to put the stove cam back. Okay, so thankfully I have a clear lid so you guys can see what the hell's gonna happen here. It's gonna be awesome. So that nice clear lid's gonna let you see all that action here. And I gotta take my butter and melt it lightly over here. Okay, there we go. Lowest possible setting because there's not a lot of butter I'm melting. It's gonna be awesome. Can I get some of that butter, please? No, sorry, that's not for sale. Can of butter is a 2 to 3 hour delay. You are absolutely correct. Thankfully, I will be done in 2 to 3 hours, so conditions are perfect. I've turned on the stove to medium heat, and so now we are going to be constantly moving our butter while the oil starts to heat up and get hot in the pan. I'm going to leave it at medium heat because I don't want to burn the popcorn. So I'm going to sit here. I'm going to constantly, there we go, just constantly shake it. I'm going to shake it more once I can hear the bubbling happen. Nice bubbling happen. Hang on. This is my butter. Alrighty, so I think I'm done melting this butter. I'm gonna let it cool off. Alright, so we're finally seeing some, where I'm hearing a bunch of sizzling, which means that the popcorn's getting ready. So we're gonna start seeing some popping soon, hopefully. I hate it when that condensation happens. It means we can't see the magic. Come on. And I like to move the popcorn around because I don't like... I'm gonna move this up a little bit higher than medium. Because I do not like it when it cooks unevenly. Because that way we're trying to, you know, minimize the amount of leftover kernels we're gonna have. So that means we really gotta move this along. As soon as I hear it popping, I'll start shaking it. I need a landing pad for the popcorn. Krabby Abby, thank you for the 25 bits. I just went from thinking, ew, gross, green to, oh baby, it's green. Hello, G Toki, how are you today? Lieutenant Cupcake. This is not my first time doing keto. Actually, yes, this is my first time. I'm going to attempt keto for the first time. Finally, gradually put myself through it. So here's the landing pad for our butter right there. Just raising the heat here because we need to see some fucking results. I see one popcorn kernel. Come on. There they go. It's going. It's going. You can see it now. It's going. Not so satisfying because you don't hear the popping sound. It's just happening. That's it. Pause it a little bit so you can see it. It's getting harder to see, no. happening. It's happening. And so we're kind of shaking. We're kind of shaking the kernels so that they travel to the bottom and pop from the conductive heating. Once you stop hearing popping happen, like it goes from a lot to very little bit in a very short amount of time, when that happens, just take it out and put it in a separate bowl immediately. So it's still massively popping. I'm trying to make sure that the kernels travel to the bottom. So it significantly stopped popping. So I turned off the heat. Yep, it stopped popping. All right, so it's time to narfle the garfak. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Here we go. The carryover cooking might burn your popcorn, so please remove it from the pan as soon as possible. Ba-dum! We have popcorn. Nice. Popcorn. Alright, so. Alrighty. Here's my popcorn. And for being a rounded third cup of popcorn kernels, we came out with a lot of popcorn, right? Nothing burned. I don't see anything burned. I love popcorn with ice cream. Ooh, gross. Whoa, Jenny, thank you so much for the bits. The bits. Thank you, Jenny, for the bits. One second, guys. Okay. So, don't forget to grab your favorite butter flavor and melt it out, put it right over your popcorn, and then you're good to go. Let's see here. Hang on. Sticking to the side of this bowl. There's a waste right there of butter. I'm trying to grab some popcorn kernels to absorb the rest of the butter that is still sticking to this container. There we go. There we go. Okay. Hi Lula, it's Ketsuki. Hi Ketsuki, how are you today, lady? Welcome. I just got finished making popcorn from scratch because it's amazing. Alrighty. Let me put some stuff away and we're gonna do the taste test right now. Let me check up on the bread. Wow, the bread's almost done, guys. Oh my god, the banana bread's almost done. Hang on. Oh yeah, it's not done. It's almost done, but it's not done. Alrighty, so let's put together the bounty of goods that we have, made. Should I call it takeoff pad or your butter instead of landing pad? I guess you could say it's my takeoff pad. Oh boy, 3,300. Thank you so much for the hosty host. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you so much. By the way, popcorn's not keto. All this baking made me hungry, so I was AFK making keto chocolate fudge cookies. You mind sharing that recipe to me? I would love to make keto baked goods. I think it'd be excellent. Yeah, I put salt in the popcorn when it was in the oil as kernels. Okay. We need a landing pad. There we go. We need a landing pad for our protein grenades here. Remember, it's egg white, vegetables, some bacon, What else we got in here? Like a little thin smattering of cheese, and then you're good to go. I'll put the link of the recipe to Discord. Thank you. Alrighty. So we're gonna unstuck this thing from, oh, there we go. So we are unstucking our protein grenades here. Don't worry, we're gonna do a taste test for each of these. The Tally taste test has already been successful. Alrighty. So we're just unstucking here. I put paper towels at the bottom of this Tupperware because there's a lot of moisture in these protein grenades, okay? And what makes bacteria grow the most prevalent is when there's the presence of high amounts of moisture. So we want to reduce down the amount of potential pathogens we might have in our food, so that it would go bad at a longer amount of time before it gets to the point where we have bad food. Okay, so let's keep going. Alexa, stop. But if you eat all the popcorn now, will you eat later when you get the munchies? What will you eat later when you get the munchies? I have regular popcorn to eat when I have the munchies. And there's no butter in this popcorn. It's just salt and avocado oil. It's about as lean of a popcorn as I can make. I'll feel guilt-free snacking on that later. Oh, computer, stop. There we go. Alrighty, so Nula, I need a new game to play. What's up, Jilly Nilly? I was gonna play For Honor because I got into the beta, and then when I went to go try to play my Uplay account, my account was compromised. So no For Honor for me. What kind of games do you like, Jilly Nilly? I might suggest something. Alrighty. Cool bean. Wow, always the right answer. What are you talking about? I wish I could tell you a type. I like MMOs. They're all just getting to be the same shit, different day to me. Grind, grind, grind. It's hard to say without finding out what kind of styles you like, because if you like, you know, Sim City, then you can play Skylines, City Skylines. If you liked Roller Coaster Tycoon, then Planet Coaster would be good for you. If you like survival games, procedurally generated, you know, survival games. Oh, you know, if you like Minecraft, I would say Don't Starve is really nice. It's a really good game to play. Minecraft. I have SimCity, Skylines, Planet Coaster, Sims 4, but I've played them out. Okay. Do you like puzzle games? And can you handle scary games? Stardew Valley. If you like Harvest Moon, then get Stardew Valley because it's basically Harvest Moon. Does anybody follow the Lovecraft universe? H.P. Lovecraft? Alexa, set a timer for 3 minutes. Computer, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Second timer, 5 minutes.
No scary. Why not? Fuck. Okay, guys, there's a game that I want to play, and I want to play it with you guys because I'll be less freaked out with an audience about the game. It's called Consuming Shadow, okay? So, if you're into the H.P. Lovecraft lore / world, whatever, you know, book series, style, whatever, then there is this game that kind of, you know, mirrors H.P. Lovecraft universe. It's called Consuming Shadow, but it's also a puzzle game. So let's just put it this way, okay? You are a scholar in the ministry that defends people from outerworldly things, okay? All of a sudden there's a god wants to come into the world, take over. It's a cult. They want to bring their god into the world and then bring on the end of the world as we know it. Okay? I love Cthulhu. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Cthulhu is all I know about Lovecraft. All right, so there is a god trying to get into our world, and once he gets in there, you know, it's gonna be a bad time. So you are this person who has a sanity meter, has a health meter, limited weapons, can use spells, and you're trying to figure out which god is trying to, you know, enter our world. We have to figure out which god it is. We have to figure out the banishment ritual spell that we need to banish him. And then we have to figure that all out within like 60 something hours of game, well, not actual gameplay, but like simulated 64 hours. And you're solving puzzles, you're trying to defeat forces of the dark and get your ass to Stonehenge before the time is up and the god is brought forth into the world and brings on the end of the world. So is the lower your sanity goes, the more fucked up gameplay ends up happening. Like your gameplay is affected when your sanity runs low. So every time you walk into a dungeon and there's a little type text that says objective, you know, rescue the person here, or, you know, kill all the enemies in the area. If your sanity meter gets low enough, that objective is going to say objective. I'm sick, I'm sick, I'm sick, I'm sick. Or kill, 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 kill. Like, it just, like, ooh, it just, ugh. Ah, it's so creepy. I want to shove tentacles in all the Japanese schoolgirls. God. So anyway, and then, you know, when you're traveling on the road and you have low sanity, sometimes you see flashes of like monsters like whoop, on the road and then gone. Oh yeah, and so when you have options like, okay, go to town, go to your car, get supplies, whatever, there's a little floating kill myself button that if your sanity is low enough, it'll float around between all of your options, and then eventually you might accidentally click it, and then you gotta like play a little mini game of, you know, clicking your mouse repeatedly to keep your character from committing suicide, because he'll start slowly raising the gun to eat a bullet, and you have to click hard enough to where he starts putting down the gun, and then the mini game gets harder each time you accidentally click kill yourself. So yeah, that's the kind of game it is. Weird, right? But I've been playing it on my off time, and I really like it, but I keep getting freaked out that I have to stop playing. Maybe if I play with an audience, it won't be so bad. So here's our protein grenades. Now that we're done talking about that. This game reminds me of Eternal Darkness, which I 100% accept. Please play this game. Oh god, no, QuickTime events. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so we took care of that. I'm going to save this to make... tomorrow we're going to make waffles. I've decided. We're going to do a stream tomorrow morning, and we're going to make waffles. Oh wait, I need this. Here, I'll just put this here. I like how streamers can play with their audiences for free. Jackbox. Wait, what are you talking about? What's Jackbox? Alrighty, so obviously there's the burnt remains of the unused pan, but here's the rest of our banana chocolate loaf stuff over here. It looks fucking amazing, super delicious. Now, I didn't exactly have a time to finish, so I went for the most center part of the loaf. I went for the most central part of the loaf, touched it to make sure it was firm and that it bounced back. If you, computer stop. Computer cancel all timers. So the bread was starting to unstick from the sides. That's when you know you were about to get overbaked. So that was starting to happen over here. It was not happening over here because there was more, I put more dough in here than the other places. Okay? And what else? So the top, once you push down on the top. If your finger kind of slips through and you gently tap down on the top, at the most top and middle part of the loaf, if it sinks down after you touch it lightly, it's not ready. It's still dough in there. Let it keep baking, and wait till you get to the point where that, you know, your finger hits a nice firm landing and doesn't, and, you know, bounces back just a tiny bit. Oh my gosh, Yiddish. I guess Chick Drummer likes to mess with you. Alrighty, so that's kind of a rundown when it comes to like baking and you're trying to figure out if something is done. That's probably the best guidelines. Same thing with cookies, okay? You're not sure if your cookies are done. First thing you want to look at is the color. Make sure that you start getting that color. So obviously there was color on the loaf that I was looking for, and that's perfect, okay? So after we look and see the color is just right, you tap on the top, the most middle part, the most thickest part of your baked good. And if the dough sinks down when you put your finger on it lightly, it's definitely not done. You're waiting for that middle section to be solid. Or at least firm. It's basically a party game, to put it short. I've never heard of it before. I guess I can give it a shot. Jackbox TV. What's Quiplash? What's Drawful? I don't know these things. I'm not with it, guys. I'm not jiggy with it like the cool kids or whatever. So we're gonna let the I can turn off the oven. I'm gonna let the what's it called? I'm gonna let the loaf cool down, and then we're going to you gotta look up Lula. I'll tag you on Twitter. The games, these are games within Jackbox Party. Ah, okay. So I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna let this cool down here. I'm gonna microwave a meal prep. I'm gonna do the beef one because that's the one I feel like eating right now. So we can take a look at that. We can look at Jackbox tonight because I think I'm gonna have time. I basically am done. I'm done, guys. So if I clean up fast enough, I can fire up the stream again, and we can go stream upstairs, and we can play Jackbox. I don't know what the fuck that is, but we're gonna give it a shot. Oh, computer stop. There we go. Wow King 21, hello. Look up Jackbox Party Pack on Steam, copy that. I made a Mexican lasagna, make ahead dinner. It was so tasty. It was flour tortillas layered with beef corn, black beans, and enchilada sauce. Oh, that sounds really good. I can't have tortillas though. No more tortillas, they're carbs. I can't have that anymore, but I want to make that. Alright. We're gonna make this meat. I'm gonna microwave it. I'm gonna eat it. So I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna try a bite of one of these, and then hopefully that'll be enough time for this to cool down. Hopefully. Oh, look, it's already cooled down enough where I can handle it like this. Excellent. So here is our loaf. I picked up this specific loaf pan. It's a Wilton loaf pan. I picked up this specific loaf pan because during the holidays next year, I'm going to be baking off bread and giving it out as gifts to my friends and family. And of course, regular gifts too, I guess. La Tortilla Factory makes some acceptable low-carb tortillas. 3 net carbs for the smaller ones. 6 net carbs for the big ones. Nice. Alright, cool. As long as they taste good, that's what matters, right? Right. So anyway, I'm banking on carryover cooking to help cook whatever is left of the inside right here. So I'm going to let that cool as much as possible because, like I said, carryover baking is important. It's definitely what I want to happen right here. Alrighty, so let me get a plate out. condiment, sriracha mayo. It's like my favorite condiment right now. I can't help it, man. It's so good. Alrighty, here we go. How many carbs are in the bread? A lot. This right here, not keto. Not keto at all. No. No. I love tortillas, man. If the world were to suddenly, all of a sudden, erase tortillas from existence, I would cry. I would cry. I would cry. I'm gonna hit the protein grenade for 30 seconds. Alrighty, so here we go. Here's my meal prep. What the fuck? Why was that message flagged? I don't know. What? Alrighty, so. Alrighty, so a light coating of sriracha mayo. Alright, cool. So be careful when you're microwaving egg yolks because they can explode after you microwave them. So please be careful when handling egg yolks with protein grenades because they will blow up. Wow, I missed so much of the stream. I'm so sorry, but we're finishing up right now. We're circling the drain when it comes to stream right now for cooking. Ready. Great. I'm only eating half. The other half I'll have for a snack later. Okay, hang on.